about it. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. Let's do a recap of last session. You guys find yourselves at the Eye of the All-Father, the ancient giant temple up in the peaks of the spine of the world. You're here to try and commune with the Oracle, Annam, the All-Father, and see if he knows why the ordning has been shattered. Well, he was the one that created the ordning. He's the god of all giant gods, so of course he's going to know. You've teamed up with Harshnag, and you've started making your way around this temple. You're headed into a couple of some rooms, just some rest rooms where some of the giants could sleep and lay down, just like a dormitory style room. And for that, it's just gigantic stone benches in massive rooms. You guys fought some ice spiders, ice spider queen, and a frost salamander. And you've been looking for perhaps this axe belonging to one of these giant statues to see if that's a key to try and activate this archway. We ended the session with you guys heading into this toasty room in the southern section of the temple, and there's a nice fire going. There are gigantic stone benches and tables, and there are a couple of remoras also that were curled up in the corner here. One fully grown remoras and two younglings, and also Thrim's great axe was sitting here just resting against this stone slab. Lily is back in the main temple. She's just finished her ritual for detect magic. Roderick, you're concentrating on Hunter's Mark. The two barbarian prisoners are also by Roderick. They're just tied up on top of this table. And Than is on top of this slab, this big stone table. Ren's next to him. Thomas, you're just standing on the ground near this fire pit. You've got one level of exhaustion because the cold has started to get to you. And Norin, you're near Harshnag as he's just picked up Thrim's great axe. And as that happens, the adult Remoraz uncurls itself and two younglings pour out. One of the younglings goes for Harshnag. The large one goes to the center of near the fire pit, Ren, Thomas, and Norin. And the top young Remoraz seems to be heading towards Roderick and the prisoners. So we're starting off today's session in combat, and let's see what you can see here, Lily. Alright, someone yelled out Remoraz, or if they didn't, Harshnag yells that out. "We got company! Some little insects! Ha ha ha!" And his booming voice just echoes throughout this entire room, and it even reaches you all the way out here, Lily. So you're actually going to be surprised. So you're up first.
Oh, wow. Okay. I guess, let's see. Can't see anything, so I'm going to come on down my movement. Still don't see anything.
You're quite far away.
So I guess it'll be a dash. There's Roderick. Oh, I can. It's way down there. I see it now.
I think Heyu's actually on you as well there, Lily. So let me just move Heyu back.
Yeah, no, he's sitting on my shoulder.
Okay.
But it's fine. Roll him in, and he can come in when it's his turn.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I still have to roll him into initiative. Okay.
And that was it because I took a dash action. So.
All right.
Alright. It's not good. So they're all gonna be outside of the normal range for a javelin, so the table would like trying to throw it through the gaps of the table, I would assume would give half cover or full 3/4 or something to this one.
Yeah, attacking through the table would be half cover. Going underneath them though is perfectly fine. It's not any difficult terrain because they're so large.
Okay. I'll just kind of. I'll step up to here, unobstructed by the table, and let's go ahead and chunk a couple of javelins at this one, the northern small one. Disadvantage.
That hits it. The javelin sticks into the side of the young Remoraz, and a bit of fiery lava sort of bursts out of that wound. It breaks one of the fiery beads that line its spine.
Alright, I'll do that again.
Second javelin goes awry. It flies straight over the young Remoraz and slides along the ground behind it.
Now, used 5, so kind of move back in a line with everybody else. I'm gonna go ahead and use my second wind. That's my bonus action. It's pretty hurt. And that'll be my turn.
Roderick.
Alright, I'm going to... Oh, there's a pillar there, isn't it? I'm going to move across. Shuffle along. Oh, actually, there's another pillar there, isn't there? Ah, I got a tiny gap there. Probably would have been better to go on. But...
That Remoraz will have total cover. This one
Yeah.
will have 3/4.
That's probably not where I want to go then. Was it to climb up onto the tables? Is that...
They're quite tall. They're smooth. They're about 6-7 feet tall. You'll need an athletics check to get up there. To get on the bench, and then it'll be a bit of a leap onto the actual table itself. You probably have...
Not your specialty, from what I remember.
Yeah, it's very difficult to climb.
Yeah. I don't think I'll do that then. I'll just move up a bit and just mark this guy and shoot him under the tables.
It's a direct hit. The arrow slams into the young Remoraz.
Knock another arrow.
That is a miss. The arrow hits the slab of the table and just shatters.
And they never expect. Dread.
You fire off a third arrow straight in between the gap of above the stone bench and underneath the table. It is a direct hit, and a big fiery trickle of lava bursts out the side of the Remoraz on impact. Thomas.
Alright, I'm gonna kind of stay back here and ready an acid splash if anything comes within 6.
Okay. Rand.
Alright. Said this one here. Oh, wait. So this one up here is headed towards Roderick?
Yeah, initially when they take off from being uncoiled, that's the way they look like they're headed.
Can I run under the table? Is it high enough that I could go under? Like in a straight line?
This slab? No. But the
No.
tables and benches, yes. This is just a massive slab of granite. It doesn't have any...
Okay.
It's just a one singular slab. There's no gap underneath.
How tall is it?
It's 9 feet tall.
Oh. Never mind then. Sorry, I'm trying to, I don't want to leave Roderick up there by himself. That's 20. And
I'm not by myself. I've got these barbarians up
Lily.
here with me.
yeah, and Lily's back there somewhere.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
So 20, and then 20. And I'm gonna hold my action, my attack action, in case somehow they get close enough to me.
Okay. This gigantic Remorads starts beelining it towards the fire pit and towards Norin. Actually, it's going to go this way. It's going to go towards the slab. And you can use your reaction now if you want, Thomas. You hold out your hand and some acid is lobbed towards it. It tries to dive out of the way, but the acid hits it, and it barely even looks like it affects it. It's only a slightest little injury. Hey, you.
Okay.
Hey, you actually have
Actually,
to go on your turn. Unless if he's riding on your shoulder, he'll be on your initiative.
Okay. Yeah.
If
However
he,
you want to work it.
if he wants to leave your shoulder, then he'll go on his own initiative now.
No, I'll just leave him on my shoulder for the moment. I don't have a use for him anywhere right now.
Alright. This young Remoraz, it squirms around and it beelines it for Harshnag. Harshnag chuckles as it approaches. And he peers down at it as it's viciously hissing and its frills are fanned out by its side. Harshnag just rests Thrim's great axe again on the slab, and he picks up Gert's great axe and he just brings it up and takes a swipe at the Remoraz, and he hits it, slashing through it. He cuts through a bit of its fin, and a bit of fire splashes out, like a bit of bloody lava. It hisses on Harshnag's hand, and it's almost as if Harshnag doesn't feel it. He doesn't even flinch. Than.
Alright, I am going to... I think I'm going to try to move up to here. And then... yeah, I'll just, I will cast Toll the Dead at level 9 on that guy.
So you're saying you want the Remoraz to automatically succeed?
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright, he actually fails, and
Nice!
its frill starts to just wither away and break apart, and its beads take on this dark maroon colored glow and starts to look kind of sick.
Cool. And then I will put the help action on the big guy. And I will move 20 feet this way. And then end my turn.
Alright, this young Remoraz, it slides around this giant pillar and it beelines it for Roderick. Taking the dash action, squirms along the ground, ends its turn there. Lily.
Or do I have to like walk around it to be able to see past?
There is a gap underneath the slab, so it's like two quarried blocks of stone, and then which are about 4 feet high, and then there's a massive slab, rectangular slab resting on top of that. So there is a good gap underneath this and the actual table itself. The table is just a bigger version of that.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna put something on your screen, and if I were to do, yeah, like I could lightning bolt like that, right? And it'd hit the two of them? Or would that not work because of the table thing? That's why I was asking about it.
Where are you lightning bolting?
Can you see my measurement? If I were to like along that sort of, or along this sort of a pathway.
Let me take a look. I'll get the template out.
I was trying to, yeah, like, if you see how I measure it there.
Yeah, it's not as simple as that because we're playing on a grid, so it'll be slanted in that case. So you do it like this. If you're slanting, it'll be like that.
I was going to say not like that because that was through me.
And then like that. So yeah, you do it like that way.
Cool. Let's see. I will. Well, we'll do a bonus action to blade sing, just so I have that up, and then I'll move over here, and I'll cast it like that so I can hit those two. Now I'll make sure I got the range on that. Yeah, that's 100 feet. Okay.
Yeah,
So I can
20 feet for lightning bolt. So yeah, it's more than enough to hit both of them.
All right. Let's see. We gotta roll that now. So. And I don't have the damage on that. I apologize. So that's 8d6.
Yep, 86 lightning.
I've had better rolls.
Alright, both Remoraz, they're directly hit. The lightning bolt screeches through both of them. Poof, bloody lava bursts out. The young Remoraz looks seriously injured. It hits the big Remoraz and explodes into it, but the Remoraz just only slightly flinches.
Yeah, that big one seems like it's got a lot of health. Feet. So, and this he's sitting on me the whole time. Okay, so like that.
Alright.
Move over this way. And I'm going to throw some more javelins. We'll go for the one down here that Harshnag is by. Or that is by Harshnag, I guess is a better way to put it.
That hits. And it slams straight into it. That's another hit. The second one, javelin sticks into the Remoraz, and it's starting to look injured now.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and action surge because why not? And we'll throw another one at that one down there.
That hits.
Rolling low on the damages, but
I feel you.
and then we'll throw one more at it.
That's another hit.
That's the damage I was looking for. And then bonus action, nothing. That's my turn.
All right. As the Remoraz comes over, Nori, you just speed throwing these javelins one after another, and it's just looking like a pincushion by the time it reaches Harshnag. Roderick.
Am I in the reach of this thing?
I don't know. Are you?
Oh, it's only if you're next, like if you're within 5 feet, that you have disadvantage on range anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
For ranged attacks, you have to be within 5 feet to have disadvantage.
Yep. Yeah, so that's fine. So I would like to try to point blank fill it with arrows. What I'd like to do.
First
that-
arrow misses.
It's not a very promising start.
Second arrow hits it. As it screeches, opens up its mouth and gets ready to lunge at you. You put an arrow straight through its mouth, and it bursts out the back of its head, and it slams down onto the ground in front of you.
Oh, that was close.
You can see the two Uthgard barbarians just nervously squeaming around on top of this table.
I'll move forward a little bit and tell them not to go anywhere.
Thomas.
Stay put.
Alright, things, I'm trying to remember when we were fighting them in the snow before, they seemed like fire and ice stuff didn't really affect. Yeah, I'll just try acid splash again. Same one.
And it fails to dodge. It's a little tiny pock mark on its flesh. Ren.
Can I throw one of my 2 hand axes at the big guy right there?
Yeah. Your first attack will have advantage.
Okay. Jeez.
The hand axe, with the 14, it just bounces off its hard carapace. Miss.
Can I throw my other one? I only got 2.
You can only interact with one object per turn.
Okay. Then, yeah.
The giant Remoraz moves forward, and when it gets here, it lets out a particularly loud screech. It goes straight past you, Rend, and it goes for Roderick. After seeing it fell one of its young, its frills really extend outwards to about 15 foot long, and they seem to skittle around as it hisses. You can see fire coming out of its mouth, and then with incredible speed and precision, it surgically snaps its maw at you. Does a 30 hit?
Let's just see. Oh yeah, I don't have my shield on, so yeah, that hits.
It snaps onto you. You take 38 points of damage, and it has you in its mouth. You are grappled, and while you're grappled like this, you're restrained. It then drags you back 10 feet. It actually would provoke from Rend.
Is it climbing over the tables?
It burrows underneath a little bit, or burrows through the tables. It has a burrow speed, so it just smashes through everything. All right, Rend, you grab that axe and take a swing upwards. That hits. And when you hit it, you burst one of these fiery beads, and it splashes on you. You take 12 points of fire damage.
Ouch.
So yeah, the Remoraz, it sort of just, I mean, it's so large. This thing is about 18 feet tall when it's not even fully extended. It can just easily crawl over most surfaces. It sort of does that and smashes through a little bit of the stone as it's going, and it seems to just be intent on dragging Roderick away. Meanwhile, this young Remoraz, it hisses and it bites at Harshnag. And it actually nips Harshnag on the finger. Ow! He shakes his hand, and you see a little tiny drop of blood peel out of his finger, and he quickly sticks his finger in his mouth. Oh, you get here! Ah! Bit me! Ah, bit me! He says, he yells out as he sees Roderick just being dragged away.
It bit me too.
He just he slashes at it, and he almost kills it instantly. It's left almost completely sliced in two, but not quite hard enough to finish it off with a single blow. And a little bit of fire splashes at Harshnag. Than.
How would I help Roderick to get out of the situation that he's in? Physically.
He's grappled, so you need to move the Remoraz out of... You need to move Roderick out of the Remoraz's reach. Or you could try and break the grapple.
To break the grapple, what would that entail?
That would be an athletics check. You'd have to grab Roderick, make an athletics check.
Than versus Beast. I'm doing it.
It would take your action.
All right. I will. Okay, I'm doing it.
That dwarf is spoken
Right.
for.
I'm gonna try to pry him out.
Okay, yeah, you'll need to be not on his square to do that.
Okay.
Alright, DC 17. So make an athletics check.
Damn it.
15. You try to grab him out of the Remoraz's maw, but he's not coming. Stuck.
Okay. I will bonus action put the help action on him. And I'll end my turn.
Lily.
Okay, let's see. We got to get in range of that guy. I think here. Yeah, it's 60. Let's try a Ding Dong Doom.
Remoraz completely resists the magic. Which is surprising because it wasn't the highest of rolls.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we could get another Roderick, right?
Yeah, sure. Maybe. Just
How many would be stone experts?
exactly.
It just wouldn't be the same.
God damn it. It's like a rare Roderick. I guess we don't want to lose
You
him.
may want to ask him what he wants his sarcophagus to be made of now while you have a chance.
Yeah.
Not that you'll be able to select that sort of stone anyway.
Let's try to finish off the little one. Throw a javelin at it.
It just hits it in the head and bursts its head clean open, and this little fiery stump flicks around a little bit before it rolls out on the ground.
Alright, let's start running this way to help our buddy. And along the way, we'll chunk my last orcish javelin at the big guy.
Alright, you have advantage. Thanks to Than. You didn't even need it. That hits. The javelin sticks into this gigantic creature, and with all of these small injuries, they're starting to add up a little bit. It still doesn't really look hurt.
And that'll be my turn.
Now, Roderick, being in the mouth of this thing, it just feels like you're inside a furnace.
Right. Can I try to wriggle free?
Yep. Breaking a grapple is an athletics or an acrobatics check, and it costs your action.
Alright, let's try it.
Hey, look
You
at that.
wriggle free and
Oh.
get out of its grip.
Yeah, only problem is if I run away now, it'll bite me.
Kill it. Now kill it.
I use my action. Bonus. No, I don't think I can really do it.
Just don your shield.
Thomas.
That's an action as well.
Well, you're fucked.
Yep. It's just gonna grab me again.
So he's got half cover of me shooting through the table and ran.
This
He's our
slab is 9 feet tall, so you can't really see over the top of it. Because he's even taller,
that's-
though, you can see him with 3/4.
Oh, that's not a table. That's a slab.
Yeah, this thing. These are the slabs in the middle. It's just a gigantic
I was meant to
block.
read it. That's what I could have done.
If you want to know what type of stone it is, you'll have to ask Roderick. I don't even know.
Not now.
All right. Now I've got a line of sight on him. But there's some people, right?
He's like huge.
Yeah, you've got a clean line of sight.
Let him have it. Explain to this.
I'm gonna spend a couple sword points to get a level 1 slot. And shoot a chromatic lightning orb at with Tides of Chaos. Oh, no, not Tides of Chaos.
pulling out all the stops.
I like how he could just sprinkle different kinds of flavors on the spells.
Like seasoning.
Like a chef,
He's like
yeah. He's
Like a
seasoning.
chef, yeah. Like
I
that
do
dude with
have
the
one
salt
idea
on
on
the
the
bar.
If it's half.
You're doing a Shield of Faith, Roderick, at the end of your turn
Nah,
there?
I wasn't.
Okay.
I was. Yeah.
Let's roll.
Alright,
But I misclicked.
okay. That's
I
a
don't
direct
discuss
hit.
it.
That bolt of lightning slams into the side of the Memoraz. It just shakes its head from left to right, and it's not looking like it has any major injuries. Rend.
Alright, I'll run up and attack.
That is a miss.
Cool. Do it once more.
That hits.
Okay.
Alright, this time you're actually able to cut through its carapace and expose its fiery blood. It splashes on you for 15 fire damage.
Cool. Alright.
It shrieks and it retorts at you, Ren, snapping at you with its maw. And it bites you for 50 points of damage.
Shit.
40 piercing and 10 fire. And you're grappled and restrained. And now it starts to squirm its way away. It's going to screech very loudly as it has you in its maw. And it's going to drag you here and stick you in the fire pit. And it just rolls straight over the top of Norin. And it ends its turn there. Harshnag looks at this big thing. Ah! No thanks. I've eaten my fair share of little ones for one day. Ha ha ha! Hey, beastie! Pick on someone your own size! And measuring these two giants up, they are almost about the same size. Harshnag, he comes over, he steps with his massive greaves shaking the ground, almost cracking the flagstone floor. He reels back with the great axe and he takes a big swing, but he overswings and he swings straight over the Remarath's head and misses.
Cuts Rend in half.
Than.
Okay, I am going to... Shit. I'm going to try to do the same thing again. I'm going to move 40 feet, bonus action dash. Going to try to get Rend.
Alright, you're in the fire pit, so you take 8 points of fire damage from entering it. You can get up there easily enough. The fire pit is about 9 feet high, but you can easily jump that then.
Okay.
And you look down and you just see a big churning fire. There's no wood or anything. It seems to just be some sort of gas-driven churning gout of flame just spurting up from this bowl-shaped basin.
All right. Okay. You said athletics, right?
Yes. And you
Oh,
grab
my.
Rend, and you manage to free him from the grapple.
All right. I've moved 40 feet. I have total of 70.
Yeah, it'll be 50
So can I
because
move?
you had to jump as well. You had to jump up 10 feet.
Never mind. And if I try to move, can I just get him out of the fire and myself out of the fire without or no?
You've you already used your action, so you broke the grapple. You can't move him. That would take another action.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Otherwise,
then-
if it's free to move people around, it would just be a game of checkers. People just moving everyone around for free.
Well, there's opportunity attacks, but that's fine. I'll back up myself and get out of the fire at least, and then I'll end my turn, I guess.
Lily.
Lily is. Let's see. I think if I'm. Make sure I got the. 65. Okay, 5 more feet. I'll move here. I'm in 60 feet of Rend. And I really don't want Ren to die.
Oh, nice.
But what about your detect magic, Lily?
Yes, I'm going to lose that.
All right,
I'll make everybody wait while I recast it.
cast
Yeah.
polymorph on the creature.
On Ren there.
Oh, on Rend?
Yeah, I'm gonna polymorph.
Okay.
Make him a giant 8.
All right.
Now, I said it, which is, I'm not going to change it, but I guess knowing he failed, I guess I should have gone for him. But yeah, make Ren a giant 8.
That would be metagaming.
That's why I
Also,
said that.
as soon as we hit him, he would like.
Yeah, he just bite Rend again.
Yeah.
All right, Rend, you are just giving you the giant 8 token. You should have sight.
All right.
Let me fix. I got to still add you to the turn order, and then I need to take off your old token. So just bear with me for about 10 seconds.
Alright.
That's like. Yeah, I mean, Rend is even more tasty looking now.
That's right.
It's just there's more of them to go around.
This giant ape.
So yeah, if you hold Alt and double click on that token, it's going to bring up the giant 8 character sheet for you. So yeah, you just expand into this very, very large ape, and you almost match the size of Harshnag, and yeah, you're about head height with the Remoraz as well. Very huge creatures in this area.
Awesome.
At this point, you guys solve it.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna bonus action a hidden step to go invisible. I'm gonna back up and let the giants do their thing, or the giant things do their thing.
It attacks you at disadvantage.
Oh.
Actually, not disadvantage. It doesn't just have dark vision.
Damn.
And it misses you, Norin. It seems to be able to sense your movements, and it snaps towards you as you step away. But luckily for you, it misses, and its massive teeth and fire just smash along the ground.
Holy shit, 55 damage.
Oh, this thing
It's
has
almost
a bite on it.
Each attack's getting like 10 more damage.
Yeah, 55, that's almost a max roll.
That was almost
Oh
max. It was, well, yeah.
Oh
It
my
was
God.
getting there.
Jeez.
Alright, well, as it chomps and misses, I will start chunking javelins at it. I'm assuming not at advantage.
No, you do not have advantage. That hits. The javelin slams into it. A good hit as well. It hits it in its neck.
Alright, let's chunk a second.
That's another hit. And it flinches a little bit, it screeches, its neck fan starts to vibrate and it starts to sway around. It's looking hurt now.
I'm running out of javelins. Alright, that's my turn.
Roderick.
All right.
The man, the myth, the legend.
The like minced meat almost. The half of the Remoraz. I'm just gonna take some pot shots from over here. I'm not gonna get any closer.
That is
I
a
don't have
crit.
Do not
Nice.
No Hunter's Mark, but you hit it in the neck and add to the missiles that are already sticking out of it.
another one.
That hits. It kind of glances it, breaks through some of its neck fin.
That's all.
Thomas.
What the heck? We're at level 2 slot. I'll cast another lightning. We're back. It's at level 2.
Alrighty. Something
thought you were finding everyone
crazy
up on a lightning
happens.
bolt.
I know the tone of that already.
The chromatic orb hits it, strikes it in the side of its spindly body, and
Checking us, Thomas.
something crazy happens.
Always check the fireball.
Oh,
Roll a d10 if you roll on.
Nice.
thank God I couldn't afford to get younger 10 years.
You get
I'd be like 7.
You're like a teen, like a baby.
A tween.
All right. So how old were you, Thomas?
Like 17, I think.
All right. So you're
Yeah, 'cause
now
you lost the
27. So you start to take things a little bit more seriously now. That is
Anything what you wanna
that
do.
is
Like,
that is pretty
what do
crazy.
with the rest
though.
of your life?
10 years old. Well, you actually your body physically ages 10 years older, but you don't. Your mental state doesn't change whatsoever. So you just feel a little bit more tired than usual. Like you're not gonna go out
Yeah.
to the
So now I'm
clubs
like
every
one of those
weekend
guys
anymore.
that
What happens if you
one of
went?
those guys gets a little bit older but inappropriately acts like he's still a teenager. It's like the old guy at the bar.
What happened if you went in negative years, below 0? Just becomes a fetus.
You turn to
Well,
a
it says you can't
sperm.
get younger than
And you just
1
start-
year.
Yeah, but like, what do we do with a 1-year-old?
House rule. You can become a sperm.
Embryo, little embryo.
He teleports back into his father's sack. Alright, Ren.
All right.
You,
I beat my chest King Kong style, and then
okay.
take my first attack.
You take 13 fire damage for starting your turn in the fire pit.
Grab the great axe.
And you need to move Ren because you're sort of all squashed up against this thing, so you just want to move back a square, otherwise you'll be at disadvantage. Yeah, just to get out of its space. There we go. Alright, that hits it. It's just punch it as hard as you can. Its heated body splashes over you, and you take another 13 fire damage as well. And oh yeah, for this NPC character sheet, you just click the word attack and it will, in the chat box there. And it's going to do your damage.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I see.
Alright, you hit it hard. And then yeah, use the green bubble on your token to adjust your hit
Yeah.
points.
So I've taken 26.
Yeah, you hit it really hard. You just smack it in the face, and it's all smushed in now.
All right, and then second attack.
That's another hit.
I wish you'd crit.
You whack it again, and a little bit of fire splashes on you for 15 damage. A lot of fire, actually. And yeah, you hit it really hard, and it is very close to death now. It's all squashed, and its chitin is all broken, and all of these fiery beads have burst open everywhere. Fin is all ripped apart. And this Remoraz is going to attack Than. It's gonna lunge at him,
Pussy.
and it bites you for 58 points of damage. And it grapples you and it restrains you, and then it just tries to make off with its latest meal, and it starts running away, and it actually provokes from Harshnag and Ren. That hits. Alright, Ren, you grab it by the tail and like sort of grab it by the head, and it bursts forward and you like rip its entire tail off, and fiery blood starts splashing everywhere. Some of it splashes on your face and you take 8 fire damage, and it's still crawling around with what it has left, which is not much. And then Harshnag, he just intercepts it. He steps forward, jumps down off the table, and he brings his axe down, just splits it straight down the top of its head, and its head just rolls off of it, its long centipede-like body, with Than just spilling out of its maw. Not before it splashes one last bit of fire on Harshnag. Alright, Than is down, so we're going to stay in initiative till Than can get back up. So Than, you need to make a death saving throw. It's a failure. Lily.
I don't think Lily comes equipped with. Yeah, I don't have heal spells. This is not that character. Let me measure something. When I look at Roderick and Nord, how worried do you guys look about them?
You can't talk to them. It's not like you can't talk to each other.
Unless you're Thomas and you've got pink bubbles coming out of your mouth.
Yep.
Or a potted plant.
Or you're a potted plant. Or you're a sperm. Or a fetus. Whatever crazy things he's got next.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, do you guys got a plan?
Not that the
I've always
moment.
got a plan.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and...
Besides, he's a grave cleric anyway. He should enjoy this.
You should actually wait till he's failed 2 death saves at least.
I do.
To get the most out of him.
Yeah.
I do smile when I die. So,
Well, I'm just gonna use it anyway. I'm gonna Misty Step over to him. Like here. And click that. And then I'd like to that's bonus, right? Yeah. And then I'll use my action. I have a heal kit, I'm pretty sure. Yes, I have a healer's kit, so I can stabilize him.
You slap a band-aid on his forehead and he's all stable now. That's the end of the initiative.
That would measure up with my my medicine level.
He's got his like legs being bitten off.
Kicks this thing a couple more times to make sure it's dead, and then he just like grabs it and throws it back over where it started.
Does anyone have any spells, potions? Things to
Also,
get back?
Rand, you're still on that fire pit, so you take 7 more fire damage before you get off. You didn't realize, but you just like your whole back is just right on that fire.
So, I'm gonna use a granite again. Healing word.
That's the sort of thing when I ask a question like, "You guys got this," you can pipe up, "I got this."
Roderick
Yeah,
said,
I said I always have a plan.
He was being very mystical about it, though. I noticed.
Yes, he was.
Being coy.
Right then, you open your eyes, and yeah, you're in a lot of pain, but this healing wind
smiling.
kind of soothes you a bit, and yeah,
Thank you.
it was appropriate that you were unconscious before you got healed, so it's bittersweet.
I completely understand. I respect it.
Ha!
Thank you. Thank you for
Harshnag
the...
just sort of pokes you a little bit. You're still alive there?
Oh yeah.
I'll walk around collecting javelins for a minute.
Is it like waking up in the morning? Should we avert our eyes while you position yourself?
You should have averted your eyes as soon as you got knocked unconscious.
Oh, that's the part he likes.
Yeah.
So, are we going to
I think I'm done adventuring for the day,
the axe?
people.
Thomas, as you're staying there, you
I'm
notice
good.
Nori has she has broken out of her restraints, and she's attempting to free the shaman.
I'll
She
run
frees
up
her
and hit
too.
her.
Alright, we're gonna roll initiative. She managed to actually break the ropes, just snaps them clean open with her bare hands.
You know what we got?
And everyone sees this
Prisoner.
as well. Everyone notices this. Yeah, she tried to do it a bit sneakily, but you noticed Thomas, especially with your newfound wisdom and age.
So what's the range on this?
Why are they? Sorry, why are they at full health? Or is that something I'm seeing
Because you
wrong?
guys took a rest. They took a short
Yeah,
rest
they
as
had
well.
us still there. So I'm going to tell them don't move and do a spike growth, like on them, or like just up. a bit.
Okay, let me get the entangled template out and make it a bit bigger.
Yeah,
That's a bit too big. 20-foot radius, right?
yeah.
Okay. There, is there where you wanted it, or I'll give it to you so you can put exactly where you want to.
Sure.
it.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll do. And yeah, it's like hold up.
All right.
Don't.
Yeah. Even with all these stony brambles bursting up through the ground, it looks like they're going to run straight through it. Lily.
They're fixing to run for the exit.
It looks like it. You just see Nori grab the ropes of the shaman, burst them open, and they begin to scramble off to the north towards the doorway.
That's gonna hurt.
Make sure I'm in range. Yeah, I'm in range. I'll also yell at them to halt, and or the monkey's coming after him. And I don't think they're going
Nori
to
just
listen
yells,
to me.
"You are all cursed to die here!" She yells at you.
Which one was that one? I'm mixing their names up.
Nori. Nori is the one that you found in the spider web. And the shaman, you don't know her name. She's just being known as the shaman.
All right. Well,
We could also just let them go back to the tribe and.
in an effort to slow the shaman down.
Alright, you
Yeah,
send
probably
a ray
missed.
of frost her way, and yeah, you get obscured by the table. It hits the table and disperses.
All right, that's the turn then. He's sitting on me. He skip him.
Oh, whoops. It's Nori's turn. Oops, I accidentally took Nori out. Nori is on 19. Let me just add it back to the turn order. Okay, yeah, Nori, she just, she makes a run for it. She starts moving through the spike growth, 10, 20. She moves 2 squares through it. And then she runs over here. She takes 2d4 slashing damage. And then she's going to dash and attempt to climb down. And she falls. Falls down onto the ground prone. And it's a 10-foot drop. She uses half her movement speed to get back up. And then she gets another 5 feet away. And you can roll that 2d4 slashing damage when you get a chance, Roderick.
Yep.
Oh, 44, sorry. Another 2d4.
Oh, that was pretty good.
That's it. Alright, yeah, she gets kind of slashed up. She's pretty tough, though. She runs straight through it. Than.
All right. Gonna move up here, and I wonder if I should cast Sleet Storm.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's the range on that shit? I don't even know.
I think it's 150 or something like that.
Okay. Or I could. Okay, we got. So they got no weapons on them, right? Did we
Yep.
take those away or no?
Took their weapons.
Wow. Okay. Whatever. I'm casting Sleet Storm on
Oh, jeez.
Over here. Yeah, whatever that is. I don't know what the range is. I gotta look it up. I'm sorry.
I'll look it up. Yeah, it is
There.
150 feet. And it's a 40-foot radius. Man, I don't even have this template. What am I doing? It's huge.
Can I put it in front of Thomas?
Yeah, I'll give it to you so you can move it around where you want to put it.
I put it in chat for you if you wanted to see it.
Okay. Put it right there, if I can.
Alright, so the
And,
area is heavily obscured. The ground is difficult terrain, and they have to make a dexterity save when they start their turn there, or they slip over and fall prone.
Yeah. And then I will bonus action. Let's see how far away she is. Too far. Okay. I'll just dash for another 35 feet. There. And then end my turn. Oops, I didn't end it.
Thomas.
Oh, heavily obscured. I can see this one though? Or no, she's inside it. Is
Yep. She's inside it.
I'm just gonna Ray of Frost the shaman.
You shoot a ray of frost into that haze, and yeah, you hear it slam into her, slowing her movement by 10 feet.
Not in it.
Rend.
Alright, so I can dash to right there. Oops, the change thing. And
You got 80 feet if you take the dash action.
yeah, that's what I was doing. I was trying to. Big icon token thing is kind of hard to deal with. Alright, that's it.
Learn to live the ape.
Okay, the shaman is going to keep on saying, "You are cursed. You are cursed for this magic. I will put an end to it." And she moves forward. Well, first she makes a dexterity save. She slips over. She stands up using 15 feet of movement. She moves forward through the spike growth. It's 2d4 slashing damage. And she reaches out and bestows a curse on Ren. She reaches out and touches you, Ren. And you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving. I don't see that on here.
It's a wisdom. Just click
Just
wisdom.
click the wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay.
It won't be proficient. And she also needs to take 2d4 slashing damage at some stage. And you actually managed to resist her curse. And that's the end of her turn.
Wise monkey.
Norin.
10 foot. I want to climb up on the slab.
She also yells out, "Run, Nori!"
Do I need
Yeah.
to make a check?
Yeah,
I'm
make
up
an
there.
athletics check. Costs you 20 feet of movement to get up to the top of it. Easy. There's a couple little cracks in the side of the slab. Use that as handholds and footholds, and you just jump straight up there.
I mean, it's only 9 foot tall. I mean, I can reach up and grab the edge of it easy enough anyway. And I'll...
Alright, no need to flex, Norin. Wow. You got 23 on your athletic check already.
Let's throw some javelins at this one.
It'll be a regular attack, advantage and disadvantage, because she can't see the javelins coming her way, so she's not able to try and avoid them.
Okay. Will she have any kind of cover from Ren?
Half cover.
Okay.
I'm just gonna grab her if she's still alive.
That's a hit. And yeah, you throw the javelin straight into that big mess of fog, and you see a bit of blood spurt out, and she screeches a little bit.
Alright, I'll throw another one.
And that's another hit. Same thing. You're not sure how badly hurt she is, but you're quite certain that javelin just hit her.
Alright, that's my end of my turn.
Ah! Ah! We're really chasing them? Ah! Well, I'll leave you to that then.
I was only messing with the one because she tried to curse our friend.
Harshnag goes over and grabs the great axe, and then he starts looking at the table. Some scraps left here. He starts picking up some old cups and bowls and seeing if there's anything inside. Doesn't really seem to care about these barbarians at all. Roderick.
Let's see if I can kneecap her again, like last time.
Do we need to keep these alive? Is that our?
Yeah,
was
we
that-
do.
We had to. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty much, I'm good on killing them. By the way, it's just my vote.
Well, we only need the daughter, but she seems to like.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm good on killing them. They're too much of an inconvenience at this point.
Weren't you the one that talked to their god?
No, not at all. I only
Okay.
talked to one god, my friend.
That was Thomas.
All right.
God of death.
I'm gonna try kneecapping this lady.
That's a miss. The second arrow hits.
It said stop.
Lily.
Can I try to convince her of the hopelessness of running with this giant ape bearing down upon her, and tell her don't throw her life?
You can use your action to try and make a persuasion check.
I'll give it my best.
At disadvantage.
Oh, good. That'll work. The good is because I have -1.
Your words fall on deaf ears. There's
Not even sure I heard them.
no retribution for you in her eyes. You know how much she hates magic, and it's almost hopeless to try. Well, actually, it was hopeless to try with a -1.
Yeah, but I didn't want to. I can't see her, and I didn't want to drop concentration on the ape, so I didn't have another good solution.
Alright, Nori is going to try and run, so she has to make a dexterity save. And what's your DC, Than?
That is a good question. I wonder
Higher
if it's
than
different for
14,
this thing.
I'm pretty sure.
It might. It's the shard, so it might have its own. 1 second.
Low 30s, really.
Oh yeah, the shard of the ice.
It says DC 17.
Okay. Alright, she slips over then. She falls on the ground prone, and then she uses half her movement to stand up. And then she, so that's 15 feet, and then she keeps on running.
It's difficult terrain too.
Yep. She's running at half movement speed. She gets to these doors, and they're frozen over. She can't get through them.
Oh man.
You just hear her like screaming pretty much. Than, you're up.
I'm gonna. So she's close to death. Sorry.
You can't see her. She's heavily obscured.
No, I meant the one by the
This
ape.
one.
So you can't see
Yeah.
her. She's heavily obscured.
Oh,
When
she's
you
in
when
it?
you look in her direction, all you see is your sleet storm. You can't see her at all.
Okay. Can I attack her
Yeah.
if I move up?
You'd have to yeah, you can jump up there and reach her.
I'm gonna try to attack her.
You stab your sword into the sleet storm, but that's a miss.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action disengage and move along to
She
here.
can't see you, so you don't need to disengage.
Well, I'm just doing it anyways. And then I will end my turn, I guess.
Thomas.
If we all move up, I can drop the sleet storm, but not when you guys are so far away. Move up.
Yeah, I'll, the thing's gonna go, actually, maybe before we got her, I'll, try shooting a Ray Frosted.
I'm not sure if you hit her or not, Thomas. You think so?
Just a whole lot of ice going on in there. Ice, baby.
Mr. 8.
Can I just grab her? Since I'm
Yep,
so
you
big.
can use your action to make a grapple check. It's an athletics check.
Athletics.
And she's grappled. You just reach in and grab a hold of her.
I just rub her face in this growth.
Well, if I could see the other one, I would just chunk her at the other one, but I can't see the other one, so we'll just end there. So I'll just hold her.
Okay. Alright, you've got her in your giant AP hand, and she is going to... She's running out of options. She's just going to,
Yeah,
Teleport.
Lily isn't sounding so bad now with her order of giving
She's gonna cast teleport now.
plane shift.
Plane shift, yeah.
just checking all her options. I don't think she really has anything.
Assume the fetal position is an option. Just give in to the ape.
Yeah, just bite her in half.
She's going to just try and break out of that grapple. Make an athletics check, Ren. She's gonna try and just grab your hand and open it up. And just sort of, she just tickles you a little bit on your hand. She ain't going anywhere.
I smash her on the floor a couple times, tell her to stop.
She also actually has to make a dexterity save. If she doesn't slip over at least. Norin.
I'll just dash. And then, do I need a check to get?
Yeah. Cost you 20 feet to get down, unless you just want to jump. It's like almost 10 feet high. You're able to scale down. Cost 20 feet. Harshnag is just looking over. Oh, that's a lot of magic in there. Are you done yet? Oh,
Almost.
is that some beef juice? Keeps on looking at all the stuff on the table. Roderick.
I'm just gonna dash as fast as I can to there. And I don't know, call out like, hey, we're just here to escort you back.
Yeah, I think
Be
they don't.
real helpful if you didn't run away
You
and die
have
on
killed
us.
Wormblood.
Yeah.
Which one
but-
do we need and which one we don't?
Look, Wormblood is spilt milk at this point.
Yeah. Which one's important? Not the shaman, right?
Not the
The
shaman.
one that we rescued from the spider.
Yeah, Nori was the one that El Rem,
But then
the
again-
god, said that you needed to.
funny,
Somebody
'cause we're
lied to us.
I'm gonna
Somebody's
take
not
them right
telling
back to where they want to
So
go.
El Rem just said you needed to kill Wormblood. El Rem didn't say anything about Nori. It was the other,
Oh,
the woman that wanted Nori. One of the barbarians of the tribe said that her daughter went missing.
Right. So we're only supposed to kill one of them. That might play a role.
Lily.
Okay, I'll use my turn again to try to. I mean, the situation is getting more desperate. Roderick's over there apparently yelling, trying to help me out. I'll try to talk them both down. They've got nowhere they can go. They're
It's-
trapped.
It's impossible for
So-
you to succeed on that ability check, Lily. There's just no conceivable way for you to persuade them unless you're like magically influencing them.
What about intimidation?
They,
That's scared of the magic, right?
yeah, your
Tell them
words
if they
are
don't
just
stop, we're
falling
gonna
on
cast
deaf ears.
magic right on.
You
It's
polymorph
just-
him into a wizard.
It's impossible. Absolutely impossible for you to negotiate with them or get them out of this aggressive state unless you're using magic to influence them. You've killed their leader, you've captured them, you've kept them prisoner, it's way too far gone now
Save their lives.
for any sort of diplomacy or intimidation or anything.
I'm okay with that, and I want to try to intimidate them down anyway, because I know it'll fail. I don't care. I know it's a disadvantage, still don't care.
Well, you don't. I'm not asking you to make any ability checks. So you can roll, but there's no point.
That is fucking awesome.
He did say it was impossible.
You're just like talking, just like talking to the wall, Lily. You don't even like they don't even hear
Yeah,
you.
I can't see them, so
The
I'm not.
gods defy you.
You're having your own
Gods
conversation.
defy you.
No one else is
like, no,
got
she
any
can't-
idea.
Stop talking to
Just
yourself,
fucking
Lily.
try.
Get over here.
You're the only one that knows that you just tried to talk them down. Alright, Nori's getting desperate to try and escape. She slips over. She uses 15 movement to stand up. And she moves 2 squares through the spike growth, so she takes 44 damage. Than.
Alright, can I drop the sleet storm?
Okay.
Alright. I will. I suppose I'll jump up to the table here and I'll just toll the
Oh,
dead
yeah.
on.
You have to use your bonus action to activate those boots, right?
Do I have to? How high is it from where I'm standing?
It's high enough that you need an ability check to get up there.
Okay, then
If
I
you
will.
fail,
just,
you can pull the dead from your back.
I
You need an
will.
athletics check.
I'll try to. Okay, I'll do that. I'll just athletics check up because it's too short,
Easy.
and then I will toll the dead on her as an action.
On which one?
Nori.
Okay. She succeeds.
I see. I see how it is. All right, and then I suppose. I wonder if I can. No, that's not going to work. I'll put the help action on her.
Okay.
You gonna help her open the door?
No, definitely not.
Thomas.
Alright. Well, I hate to waste the help actions. Let's try to slow her down.
It is a mess. You
Yes!
just hit the
Help
table.
action. Help
Oh,
action,
yes. I
She
just
might not survive.
Fuck.
the-
I almost forgot
Look at
that
that.
it exists.
Look at that.
Alright.
Jeez whiz.
For the very first time in history, the help action works, and the Ray of Frost It impales her
Goddamn
leg,
right it worked. You
and she's now
goddamn right.
sort of stumbling away with this icy wound. She's grabbing onto. On her leg.
Scarred for life. Scarred for life.
We'll have to do something about that.
Red, just throw the chick into the middle of the spike growth. So she's got nowhere to go.
Just hurl the shaman at her.
Yeah, rock attack, which does 7d6 plus 6 attack.
You can
Exactly.
She's not a rock though. If you want to throw her, it'd be improvised weapon attack.
Beautiful.
I'm not going to throw it.
Out of
I'm,
curiosity, would it be possible to non-lethally rub her face in the spike growth?
I was just going to move her back a little. And,
You're a very tender ape.
well, you know, the whole...
Take it back to the fire.
And then you're gonna throw her.
Yeah.
Throw
Gonna
her.
run.
Throw her.
It wasn't enough of a challenge. He's gonna go out of range first.
Which one do we want to keep? No.
Not the one you have. Put her in the fire.
I thought we did want to keep the one he had.
I don't know. I have no idea what we're doing anymore. These people are really annoying me. So let's just capture them and
They all look the
burn
same
them.
to me.
Just going to continue holding her. Trying to keep her from
Alright.
squirming too much.
Okay.
Shake her.
Alright.
Shake her really hard.
In light of your indecisiveness, she begins the 10-minute ritual of prayer of healing. She'll be done in
Don't
100
stomp her
rounds.
face.
Perfect.
She starts rubbing her hands together and chanting. And if you don't do something within 100 rounds, she's going to heal 13 points.
I'll
No.
take care of that.
Hold on, let's see where this is going.
Is she gonna heal us
tempted
as
to
well?
throw a javelin at her while he's holding her. I'll chuck a javelin at this one over here. Here. Oh,
Crit.
Uh-oh.
Alright, you hit her in the leg with a javelin as well. And she is...
Fucking ready for the spit.
stop running.
What have you changed our plan into here?
The shaman yells, "Run, Nori! I will distract them." And she continues.
Aren't you chanting a
And
spell right now?
rubbing your
I'm
hands
gonna,
together.
I'm gonna yell at the at her to shut up and throw another javelin at her. Disadvantage.
Yeah, that was the verbal components for her spell. It's run, Nori, run.
Oh, look at you.
Oh,
The javelin
shaman
fucking
puts-
master.
is that, are you
So
in
she can shut
range?
up.
You are in range. Crit. And
Just
just,
kill these.
you just like hit her
They're
straight
all-
in the chest. And
They're all Suvlakis.
she's I mean, she can make death saves if you guys want, or if she dies, it's up to you guys. But she takes a javelin to the chest.
Oh, well.
Roderick.
I'm gonna be like, hey, don't do this to yourself, and I'm gonna block off her escape by going to go to there. Dash. Don't do this to yourself.
Lily.
God dang it. She's just gonna kill herself on the spike growth, right?
She's gonna try.
Who knows?
She's slow though, so she probably.
You know, if
can't.
they really want her, they can resurrect her. So,
Yeah, she's slow too. My slow wouldn't stack with that, huh? They don't stack.
yeah, I wouldn't waste any more spells on these.
Slow is
weird wasters.
half movement speed, and it stacks with difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Okay,
And she has 10 feet.
I'm gonna throw out more completely impossible intimidation checks because I don't actually want to.
Alright, Lily, make an intimidation check. A nearby rat just like comes up to you as you're trying to be really scary and just starts like sniffing around and tugging at your shoe. And
I'm
just,
trying to be angry, but I think it's kind of becoming more like a whine.
You just
Why
saw.
don't you listen?
It's a mouse. Even the mouse isn't scared. It's just chilling.
come out of the thorns or die, Nori?
Or
She
both.
moves 3 squares through the spike growth, 4 squares through it, so 16 d4 damage.
16. Wait. Oh, 4 squares. That'd be 8 because it's 2 per thing.
And then yeah, she takes a dash action. So if she survives that, she makes it out the door and starts running. Nope. She just gets to the door and then she just falls onto the ground. And yeah, she just makes it to the edge of the door and she falls over all of the vines that just rip up her legs, and a big pool of blood starts to form at the bottom of her.
Just for the record, we didn't kill her. She killed herself.
Yep. I'm gonna drop this spike growth. Well, you're all witness. She did that herself. It wasn't me, was it?
I guess
Nope.
I go there with my healing
Totally to
kit.
herself.
Harshnag slaps Rend on the back. Stop monkeying around! I've got the axe! Alright, Lily, you stabilize her.
Oh, Lily.
Lily's still unclear which one to eat alive, so.
That's the right one, Lily. You
Well, with her, we are just doing a favor for her mother, I believe.
got. Yeah.
What about the shaman?
The shaman? Whatever.
Wait, whose mother?
The girl that we found in the spiders.
I can put spare the dying on the shaman if we want to keep her alive.
The shaman is dead.
No.
I'll say this: at least this one that's alive never, tried to attack us.
Or use magic either.
Yeah, this one was legitimately non-hostile, so I don't feel bad about her living and the other one died.
Nori snapped when she learned that you guys had killed Wormblood. That was her tribal leader.
That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine.
Well,
Harshnag pushes
make a
by
new
you
tribe.
guys. He doesn't care about these barbarians at all, and he just heads over and he just puts the axe down on the ground near the arch. Actually, no, he goes and puts it back in the hands of the frost giant, and then he's just admiring it. All of these giants have weapons in their hands now. Beauty.
Guys, do you guys think the Remorazes might have had anything in their little nest?
I mean,
Oh, we can go check. We're here.
who doesn't like rummaging through Remoraz goo?
I'm gonna rummage through Remoraz goo. What actually is that pile of stuff?
That is the Remraz, and it didn't.
Oh.
That is the goo.
Oh,
doesn't have
that's-
yeah.
Oh, it doesn't have a nest. It
Yeah,
does.
it was just curled up on the ground here. Just enjoying the warmth. There's no bones or nest or
Okay.
a collection of anything here.
No, that's fine then.
Alright, so you head back into Annam's temple. There's frost clinging to everything. These 7 enormous statues here. There's a 40-foot wide, 40-foot tall archway filled with this glowing mist in the eastern corner of the room. Each one of these giants, Hillstone, Frost, Firecloud, and Storm, now have a weapon in their hand. Ha! Harshnag dusts his hands. Well, we're done here. Good
Sounds
stuff. Now,
Sounds good.
shall we head back? I could go for a pint.
Yeah, me too.
Did we not come here for answers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that too. Oh, I just got a bit thirsty. Oh, that's right. Oh, we need to get to this oracle. That portal's all broken, like.
We could try
does it look
the
any-
inscription again.
Does it look any different now that the frost giant has?
No, it's I'll show you a handout. So it's an archway with 6 different runes: Hog, Sky, Ild, Uvar, Stein, and Ice. Yeah, the runes are just carved into this archway over here. And Harshnag had read them out to... well, he knows the ice rune, so he points that out. Ah, it's an ice rune! I don't really know much of other ones. But anyone who's proficient in Arcana can tell that the runes are magical as well.
Right.
And if you can read Dethic, you can read what these runes are, because it's just dwarven script. If you're a dwarf, so yeah. You can identify them all, Roderick.
Yeah. And they pretty much all just match to the giants types.
Yeah.
Lily, we could try something with that icicle you found.
Oh my god, I don't want to adventure anymore.
I mean, you're free to, but I don't have it.
Didn't you?
What we got to do?
Who had it? Thon?
Is there a hole I can find to hide? Just crawl in.
You got hit by that last trap too, didn't you?
I've been getting hit for the past two sessions pretty damn good. So, and it's all Roderick's fault. I'm not pointing fingers.
You said with your fingers.
Yeah.
As a point to Roderick.
Where is
Can I climb into the giant sack that he's holding? Just gonna crawl in there.
He swipes it away. Come on! Now's not the time for sleeping. We're trying to figure this out. You can snuggle up to me, sack, later. When we
has
go
anybody
for a nap
tried?
too.
I got nothing left in me.
I'm gonna try something. I'll just try speaking the runes at it.
Runes don't react in any way.
Everybody take 10d10 damage.
Could cast a Ray of Frost on the ice rune.
Did you cast Detect Magic before? Did you pick up magic from all that?
I think he said that I did see. It was from like way before, and I saw magic, but it wasn't.
When you cast Detect Magic, you weren't close enough to detect magic, but anyone proficient with Arcana can just tell that the runes are magical. Only Roderick can tell what the runes mean. Harshnag only knows what the ice rune is.
I mean, if you need 10 hours to ritually cast it, I'm okay with it.
You've tried to enter the mist as well, and nothing happens.
Gorillas in the mist, go.
Do you want to type the girl again as well?
Yeah, I was headed over to. It's just what I was doing.
Yep.
Do we have manacles? I do. I actually have a pair of manacles on me because I used to be a cop.
Oh shit!
Yeah. True.
Yeah,
Are the runes in the same order as the
managed to get
statues?
out of the last set.
You got handcuffs?
Slap those manacles on her.
Yeah, I mean,
Can I take her weapons away from her?
She doesn't have any.
Her
Yeah.
hands?
I mean,
You
you
can cut her
could.
hands off if you want.
but then the manacles don't work.
Yeah, true. We could put them around her ankles instead.
So
She
are the
wearing armor?
runes?
Yeah, Ren?
I was gonna say, are the runes in the same order as the giants?
They're in the order shown on that handout, in a 40-foot arch.
Right, but I mean, I don't. So, of course, Hog. I don't know which one that is. Is that the top left giant statue?
Hog is hill giant. Hog is hill.
Down there.
Arg
down
is
there.
hill. Sky is
Sky.
cloud. Ild is fire. Uvar is storm. Stein is stone. And ice is fire. No, ice is frost.
So let's see. So the top left one up there is which one?
Harshnag's not really sure, but you guys can see the names there. Harshnag, he has absolutely no idea.
Harshnag, do you reckon you'd be able to move these
I
statues
press
around?
them.
What? Move the statues? Why would I do that? In front of Annam? That's desecrating, that is. No!
Put them in the right order? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we could try...
In the eyes of Annam, we have no order. We are all but lesser.
Really?
Get some ordering around here.
Does anything happen when you touch any of the runes? Like if I go and slap one of them?
Which one are you slapping?
Let's see.
Fire seems safe.
1, 2, 3. No, I want the one that's on the. As far as the giant statue, I don't know what that giant. I can't see it from here. The top left one.
Tell us which. Here's the handout for the runes. Tell me which one you're touching.
The one
don't
that
think it-
corresponds. Oh, we don't know which
It says
rune is
stone.
which.
Well, I can tell
That's-
you. You're at the stone giant. This one over here is the stone giant, which is Stein.
Okay, then I click. I want to hit Stein first.
Okay. When you do
In fact,
that,
yeah.
nothing happened.
Oh.
And for about 10 seconds. And then you see an earth elemental coming towards you
Ah,
from the
bollocks.
northeast corner of the rune. Then, Lily, you see an earth elemental coming from the southeast section of the rune. Thomas, you see one coming from the southwest.
I hate you all of you.
And 4 earth elementals are conjured up. They rise through the floor and they start moving towards you guys from every quadrant of this gigantic room.
Well...
Roderick, you're up first.
Okay. I suppose I'm gonna shoot the close one with my bow.
You just see a humanoid shape that looks like it's made of rock and clay. These
Say
stony,
that-
hollow gaps for eyes and a mouth.
Seems like that was the wrong one.
That hits, and the arrow takes a small chip off of it.
What is that?
That's another hit, another small chip.
Yeah, just chipping away at them.
And that's a crit with your Dread Ambusher. 21 damage. A direct hit puts a small crack up the Earth Elemental's side and a big shelf of stone. It's broken straight off. Norin.
I'm going to dash to interpose myself in between Fan and this one here. I don't think I really have a bonus action, so that's my turn.
Hayu's on Lily's
Alright.
shoulder.
Yeah.
So,
Can
Ren.
she? Oh,
You're up. Oh, did you want Hayu to... If Hayu's on your shoulder, then she has your initiative order.
okay.
Ren. So yeah, keep in mind you do have the intelligence of an ape. You start to see some earth elementals coming towards you.
I'm only 1 smarter than him.
Yeah, you're not... Should be 2. You should have 6. So yeah, you're not... Oh no, 7. Yeah, they're actually pretty
7.
smart. So yeah.
Yeah.
Sign language, yo.
I know.
Well, yeah.
Is there one
you're
up here?
decently smart.
Yeah, like Coco.
Oh, yeah, it's pitch black here, Ren, so
It's like Coco.
you're blinded in dark areas, so you'll be at disadvantage to attack.
Attack that.
It's a miss. You just swing through the air. You can hear something sort of headed towards you, stomping on the ground. Swing into the darkness. And you hit it. It kind of hurts your hand a little bit, and your fist is abruptly stopped at the moment it contacts the earth elemental. You feel it resisting your attack.
Great.
Lily.
All right. We will use a bonus action to blade sing. So we'll get that turned back on, and then let's see. Get myself between him. Oh, there's gonna be a problem. Spells are... No, that spell attacks would be a different... I can... Toll the Dead would be usable in melee.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
No, I'll just wait till next turn. I'll dodge action this turn. Next turn I can do something good.
Okay. And, hey you.
I'm just gonna have him fly up and out of reach, like straight up above me.
So he's disengaging?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think owls trigger in the first place,
Oh,
but
yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
he can action disengage.
He's got flyby. He won't attack. He won't get attacked. Alright, I'll roll him in at the end of your turn. So you have his own turn order. And he goes up 60 feet. Or do you want him up at the roof? Do you just want him like out of this fight?
No, 40 feet up's fine.
Okay. Alright, 40 feet up he goes. And
I wish I
roll
was
him in.
Hey You.
What's that?
Off the end.
I said I wish I was Hey You.
Do you really though? Because I mean, look at his lifespan in most encounters.
Yeah, same, about the same as mine, really.
Alright, this elemental just with these big stony limbs attacks Rend back at advantage. And it hits you for 15 bludgeoning damage. And it hits you for another 16 bludgeoning damage. 31 points of damage. It hits hard. It's just these giant stony pillars swinging away. This elemental attacks Lily at disadvantage. First attack, it swings and misses. You jump back out of the way. It tries to slam down onto the ground, and a big stony fist crushes down on the ground a few feet away from you. It's a miss. Thomas.
Alright, I'm feeling kind of lonely over here. This elemental have some cover from the statue.
Yeah, that's gonna be like 3/4 cover.
Alright, then... Splash.
Alright, attempts to dive out of the way. Still has, like, it's a +5 from the acid splash, gives a 3/4 cover. But it still hits it and creates a small little stony pock mark on the earth elemental. Fan.
So how high is this statue?
That statue, it's...
Yeah.
You can't see how high it is. It disappears into the
Oh,
darkness.
that's how high?
60 feet.
Shit. How high is this statue?
Those statues are 60 feet.
Fuck. Nothing I can jump up to then. That's what you're trying to tell me.
No, that'd be very difficult to climb as well. So you got long legs, long lean legs.
So what's the ruling on jump? I can jump how high? For high jump?
Plus your strength modifier. No, I think it's like 1 plus your. I have to look this up. Something plus your modifier.
Yeah.
I think high jump is 3 plus the modifier.
Yeah, 3 plus your modifier.
3?
Yeah, 3 feet plus
Like
your
3
strength
feet?
modifier.
That's it? Just 7 feet?
Yep.
Just
Shit.
Think about
Only
that.
Think about how high 7 feet is.
That's
though.
how high your feet can come off the ground.
Yeah, and then you can
your
reach another.
above you is your height times 1.5.
So yeah, generally another 3 feet.
Ah,
or so
okay.
You can
So if
cling onto
I'm
something.
jumping, it doubles my speed, my thing,
If
so I
you-
can go.
Yeah, if you jump, you'd be able
Yeah.
to jump. So you've got 4, 7, 21. You'd be able to. You'd be able to
Yeah,
reach
21.
23 feet, pretty much.
Is there anything I can jump up to 23 feet?
Yeah.
Anything on the statue?
This fire giant's particularly well endowed. And this like.
Perfect.
Big
I'll jump
bulge
onto his.
there.
I'll jump onto his cock. I don't even care right now.
There's a big bulge you can jump on. Alright, you just need to make a athletic check to like grab on.
No problem. Happily.
Right, so you cast jump as a bonus action there.
Yeah. Yes.
And yep, you jump onto the fire giant's.
Codpiece. And that's fine.
And you're about 20 feet up.
Fantastic. Can I crawl into the codpiece?
Okay. Alright, you find a little crevice there. Surprisingly detailed.
So if I'm over here, I might be able to cast a spell. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe I'll do Toll the Dead on this guy.
Okay. And Earth Elemental fails. A little line of dust crumbles out from it.
Are these statues made of stone?
Yeah.
Fuck my life.
Just ask Roderick.
What kind of stone?
Don't elementals have like burrow some shit?
Harshnag looks around. Ah, this is looking grim. Watch out, monkey man! Stand aside! He takes his great axe and he's gonna swing at the Earth Elemental. He actually misses it. And then he swings again with a second attack and he smashes into the Earth Elemental. This Earth Elemental, it takes a dash action and starts cruising its way towards Roderick, its legs just surfing the stony ground. And another Elemental dashes and it makes its way up towards Thomas. Roderick.
I would like to run away a little bit. And shoot this one that's next to me. See if arrows probably don't really do much, do they?
Miss. And
Oh, yeah.
crit. He hit him hard. Shatters off a piece of stone. A big line of rock falls to the ground and shatters. Big shelf of rock. Norin.
Alright, let's run over and help Thomas. And with the trident, go after it. Nope.
You step on a crack and almost break your back. But you recompose yourself, jump up, trident slam straight into it, and take a chip off its shoulder.
I had to get used to it not being a javelin.
Yeah. A little bit off balance, but yeah. Take a chip off of its shoulder.
And I'm going to put
Literally.
my unwavering mark on it.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Hey,
Question. I know they can take the help action, but can they help someone else, or does it have to?
the way I roll it is the help action is on the next attack. Do you mean like help in some other way?
No, like the regular old help action.
Yeah,
from
I
my-
roll so they have to be within 5. They have to get within 5 feet, and then that makes it so the next attack on that creature has advantage.
Okay, so if I flew the 40 feet down at an angle here, I would have enough movement then to do help action and then like fly maybe like back up another 20.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna help them out over here.
Bonus points if you can do it on one that Than's already used a help action on.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to help them out however I can. So that's
Alright, Heu swoops down, beats its feathers in the Earth Elemental's face and distracts it.
Now I gotta kill Heyu.
Rend.
Alright. Attack again.
That hits. Right, you hit it as hard as you can. You can feel bits of stone breaking off of it. And 15 is a miss. This time, your fist is completely stopped and does not damage it. Lily.
I want to blink so badly, but I think I just completely screw Thomas and Norin if I do. So I guess I'll just take the dodge action again and try to keep this guy's attention and hope somebody comes down and help.
Okay. The elemental is going to swing at Rend. And Rend, you're hit for 21 bludgeoning damage. And it does backhands towards Harshnag. And it just completely misses Harshnag. This elemental does a couple attacks on Lily. First attack. It hits.
Damn. Alright, so I gotta do a concentration check.
You take 7 damage. And it's going to
Whew.
attack again. And
That one, God, I'm gonna shield this time. I should have shielded the first one.
alright, you cast shield, and its stony fist bounces straight back off of that. Miss.
God, I'm
Thomas.
horrible at remembering the shield until afterwards.
Alright, melee, it's gonna screw me. What I can do, you know what, I'm gonna toss one of my last 2 pinches of dust on myself.
At 57. What does that do?
Fly, I'm pretty sure. I think it's 1 through 70 is fly.
Yeah. Alright, you got 60 feet of fly speed for the next 10 minutes. You toss some pixie dust on yourself, click your heels together, and start to float above the ground.
Alright, I'm gonna risk the attack once rather than a flurry of attacks and fly straight up.
Okay, it has disadvantage because it's all wavered, and it misses.
Awesome. And I can do a bonus action now.
And how far are you flying up?
30 feet.
Okay, straight up you go. Than, you're nice and snug up there.
Okay, and how high
is
is
considering changing sides.
how high is Thomas? Can I jump onto him?
He's
No, I'm just joking.
good, but he doesn't have as
I
many
like this one.
handholds or footholds as the
I'll
fire
just
giant.
well, I mean, his codpiece is probably not as big, but I'll jump onto his back.
He is literally the same size as the fire
As the
giant.
codpiece.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
My jeans have 3 legs.
So I will toll the dead on that guy, I guess.
Okay,
And is that the help action I see on him already?
that is. You're welcome to use it again.
I wonder.
Earth Elemental fails, and substantial amount of clay and rock crumble off of it.
Okay. I will bonus action hide.
Harshnag sees the other Earth Elemental approaching Roderick, and he turns to you and... You got this, monkey man!
Woo-hoo-hoo.
I think that's yes! And then he swings around towards this Earth Elemental.
Start
It
ritually
was
casting
monkey
speak
for
with
I'm about
animals.
to die.
Just thump your chest.
The Earth Elemental doesn't even come close to hitting Harshnag. And Harshnag just steps on the ground, sweeps up that great axe, starts cleaving through the Earth Elemental, hitting it with tremendous force. And again, he's pulverizing it, just slicing clean slates off of it. Ah! Just roaring like a berserker with each attack. The Earth Elemental just reaches its hand up and tries to punch Harshnag a couple of times. And actually hits him. It sort of slaps him in his leg, in between a gap of his armor, and attacks again. And it this time just punches him straight across the face. And quite a punch. Right, this Earth Elemental is going to attack Norin.
Got it.
It hits you for 15 damage. Just doing a bit of a hammer fist with this giant stony column. It brings down another one. And it hits for 21 bludgeoning damage.
You want us to fight mud elementals, Rand?
We could just hit all of them at the same time. And let them sort it out between themselves.
Maybe they'll fall apart if they're mud. I don't know.
Yeah, I will shoot the one next to Rend. Rend. Attempt to.
It's a miss.
And a crit? No.
Another arrow whizzes on by.
I'll make my way to these carvings that we're drawing on the ground.
Pretty good. Norin.
Alright.
I like that you decided to stand right where I was drawing.
Sorry.
You hate me.
Take a step.
No, I'm teasing you.
You got room for your ild there. Wait,
Alright, Norin. Very good use of the help action. That hits.
Oh, you're doing this time.
The trident slams into it. You begin to chip away. You see some bits of dirt, occasional chunk of metal fall out of it. That's a hit. And another big shelf of stone smashes off of it.
And I'll re-up the mark just in case. I don't really think it's gonna matter.
Okay.
That's it.
Hey you.
Let's see. I'm gonna continue helping on that guy. So fly in, help action, fly back up to where Hayu's at.
Okay, Hey swoops in again, annoying the Earth Elemental.
Yeah, I'm doing everything I can to help them.
Rend.
Try again.
That is a miss. It's just pitch black here for you. And you miss again. You just swing into the blackness. So it shifts side to side to avoid your attacks. Lily.
Okay. Nope. This is the dumb plan I've chosen. We continue to dodge and keep this thing's attention,
Okay.
and then pray for aid to come. At the light of the first dawn, or the third dawn.
See Than's just got his legs stretched out, sitting on the fire giant's dong, just having the time of his life up there. And this Earth Elemental, as it moves and intercepts your incoming attacks around it, just this big stony protrusion slams up towards you. It hits you for 20 bludgeoning damage, and it attacks again, and it hits you for another 8.
That drops the gorilla to 0.
Alright, when that happens,
Shit.
you polymorph back into Rend.
Yep.
And you take 0 damage. And I'll add you to the turn order as Rend. You're on 15.
You're good up there. You got it.
Alright, your spell goes down, Lily. It ends.
Okay. Cool.
Earth Elemental moves up a little bit as well. ends its
I
turn.
was gonna say, I am not close enough to re-up that, so best of luck, Ryan.
Alright, this elemental's getting sick of you moving around, so it's going to try and keep you still, Lily. Make an athletics or an acrobatics check as it attempts to grapple you with a gigantic stony hand. Its fingers and thumb seem to just form out of the stone as it moves this column of rock towards you.
All right. Do I get any bonus for having the dodge action?
No, but I think you get a bonus because you're blade singing
Okay.
if you're using acrobatics.
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Doesn't he get disadvantage or on his attack?
So I think that's a +5.
Attack.
Oh, that's not an attack.
So
I
you
think it's
20.
So 23.
Oh, you add your intelligence onto it, is it?
I think it's advantage on acrobatics checks, isn't it?
Maybe it is advantage.
I think it's advantage and into AC. Maybe we could just.
I think it's plus 20. Let me take a look.
Yeah, he gets double
Just
advantage.
do you have that
And plus-
ability, Lily? Just throw
plus
up the blade
45.
song description.
It's advantage.
Treat all ones as 20s.
And it's way too
Oh.
slow. You just like jump up on its hand and do a backflip out of the way. Thomas.
Look at you just dancing around that sucker.
Alright. I'm just put out my hands and point at the elemental below me and say,
That is a direct hit. It fires
Nice
some of
damage.
the stony, rocky form of the elemental, and it begins to crumble away a little bit now.
Someone
Sam.
gives you a thumbs up.
I too point down or whatever Thomas just did and toll the dead. Yes, 5 damage.
This will be an automatic
fail
fail.
that for sure.
Yes.
No.
No.
Change
See,
the session.
I feel
It's
like
the other way
it's
around.
opposite this. Only
Yeah.
high rolls get through.
It flip flopped.
Flip flopped. Interesting. Ooh, look at this opportunity. Help action on him. Let's go. Hell yeah.
Harsnag looks over his shoulder towards you, Roderick. Don't worry, little brother. I've got ya.
Thanks, Harshnag.
And he smashes through the earth elemental with his first attack. And with that second attack, he pulverizes it. It just turns into a big pile of loose rubble. And he looks over at Ren. Monkey Man! What happened? Wait for me! And he stomps on over and tries to get in this elemental's face. It's hovering over you. This elemental's gonna keep on attacking Norin. First attack. And it hits for 14 bludgeoning damage. Swings again. And it misses.
Good, because if it hit again, it probably would have knocked me
You
dangerously low here.
still holding the ground there. Poor Roderick, he's like got hurt so much. Roderick, what do you want to do for your turn?
Well, I just finished inscribing the fire rune, so I think.
Is that you that's been doing that?
I've done the left ones. I didn't do that. I saw Stein. I'm going to take a shot at this one.
Alright, you have advantage.
Nice.
It's a miss. Second arrow hits it and shatters off another piece of stone.
Stop distracting me with whatever was that caused the advantage. You're making it move.
Alright, going for it again with the trident.
Crit!
Oh boy.
You return the attack and shatter off a large chunk of stone. It begins to crumble in on itself.
You're like the crit master tonight.
And you hit it again. You're going toe to toe with this earth elemental. And it is a couple of hits away from just being a big pile of dirt.
And I'll re-up the mark on it again.
Okay.
Don't think it'll matter.
Don't worry, I'll reapply help action for your crits.
Hey.
Clearly why
Hayes.
you're critting.
Yeah, no, I want to invalidate Bones' help action, so Hayes going to keep putting that the help action over here.
Right, Hey gets DM's inspiration.
That is a bunch of bullshit.
And he
I
can
swear.
use it to use the help action.
I'm gonna cast
Perfect.
Toll on Hey You next round.
Ow.
Ren.
Alright. So
Harshnag yells, "Little man, get into the light!"
yeah, well, once I pop back out, I got my lantern on my side.
Oh, you've got some light there now.
Yeah. So I got my giant slayer.
That's a miss.
Of course it is.
Second attack hits. And you just glance at the elemental slightly. Lily.
Well, I guess we're just going to keep it up. I can't take this thing down, and if I stop dodging, I think it's going to kill me. And I can't pop out with blink because then it'll just come hit you guys. So dodge it. Well, let's see it.
You're probably faster than it once the blade song up.
I just wanted to see if Heyu would have beat your.
Why you're tanking like a champ? Why change anything?
Alright, the elemental is going to swing at Harshnag with its first attack and miss, and then at Rend with its second attack.
And head.
Yep.
Of course.
Well, yeah.
Of course.
Just takes that stony fist poof, and just slams it straight into you, Rend, for 15 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm out.
Medic! Medic! Harshnag calls out. Alright, this earth elemental, just tries to grab you again, Lily, as you're dancing around everywhere, jumping in and out. It just tries to keep you still. Make an acrobatics check. And you're still too quick for it.
Hell yeah.
It ends its turn there. Thomas.
Burn!
Oh,
Look at that damage.
Slightly burns. You
Throws-
just catch it.
You light a match and throw it at it.
Hey, wait, singe!
And I light your cigarette.
You do that thing with a matches where you flick it at it and it lights it.
He just pulled the Zippo and just like ignited the Zippo. I will look down at the elemental and say, "Die." He cast Toll of Dead. Fuck yeah. Look at that damage.
I was gonna say that's even more damage.
Classic.
But-
I don't see a help action here. Huh, I guess it needs to be reapplied. Help action on that guy. This guy's just getting...
Harshnag starts to panic. We need a medic over here! Man down! Ah! You start screaming and swinging at the elemental. And you just see chips of stone just bursting up in the air everywhere as he pulverizes another
Jesus.
elemental. And then he's going to just keep on yelling out, "Medic!" And then he's going to
Bring him closer!
stomping over. Alright, he'll stop then and he'll grab Ren next turn. Alright, elemental just starts winding up its stony fist. Wind up, slam attack at Norin. And it hits you
didn't put me down yet though.
as the dust fades away from the impact of the earth elemental's fist. You see Norin still standing.
As the dust clears.
And then
Hey,
it tries
hit
to
me.
swing again, but Norin ducks underneath that fist attack. Roderick.
Can't believe I'm still up.
I will try to finish that one off. First shot.
But what do you say when you shoot? What's your catchphrase?
What type of stun
I've
is
run
it?
out of them. I've run out of catchphrases. It's not a broken stone, that's for sure.
That's why you're not hitting anything. You gotta get a
Yes.
catchphrase.
Is,
Find your catchphrase, you'll find you're not
sandstone
funny.
because it's like
There
crumbly
you
and
go.
weak. There
There
you
you
go.
go.
You hit it, it
That's
puts
what
a
we're
big
talking
crack
about.
in it, and it's still alive.
I'll shuffle my way over a bit towards Ren to see if I can help him, which I don't have a plan for anymore.
Norin.
If you know what I mean.
No, we don't.
Let's try to finish this thing off. There's one.
That hits. And when you slam the trident into it, it just crumbles into clay and dust and dirt.
That help action
Rubble on the ground. Nothing to do with the help action.
had everything to do with help action. Everything.
Start running around here to help Lily. I'm going to.
Careful!
Oh my
I was just teaching him the square dance.
You have like a snippet of health, man. Just javelin that shit.
That's what. Yeah. I mean, I can't get to it anyway. So I'm gonna drop the trident and bring out one of my javelins and throw it.
That's a hit. And the javelin clips it for 9 damage.
And that's my turn.
All right. We'll flip around like that. Put the help action on him, and that'll be all Halo do. Hey, you.
Okay. Alright, Rand, make a death saving throw. Success.
Can I now use a healing kit?
No. Lily.
I'm not even sure. I know you guys are coming, but I'm gonna continue to dodge.
I mean, you saw a javelin go by you.
Relief
Could've
starts to
mental.
flood in. Just pure relief. starts to
She's
flood
just
in.
dodging that too. She's dodging everything right now.
Alright, this earth elemental is very stubborn. It just keeps on trying to grab you, Lily. Make another acrobatics check.
Got it.
And
Oh
it
shit!
almost grabs you and you just manage to slip through.
It's getting closer.
You put your left foot in. You put your left foot out.
Thomas.
Look around for something to try to help Ren. Start flying this way.
Cauterize his
Here.
wounds. Firebolt.
I'll point to the elemental with the help action on it and say,
It says okay, and the firebolt slams into it.
10 more feet. Interact with object. I reach for my pack for something to help him and drop a clown costume.
Okay.
What?
What?
That's all I got.
Forgot about that thing.
Then,
I will toll the dead on this guy. Boom, 24 max damage. Come on.
and
Not quite enough.
elemental succeeds.
If I had maybe 3 more damage, he would have failed. And I will put the help action on absolutely nothing. End of turn. I'm not moving anywhere.
Harshnag looks down at the clown costume. Good job! Hey. Thank you! Ah! And then he just sprints forward and he dashes straight up to the earth elemental. Roderick.
I think Lily has a moment of panic there. She sees him bearing down.
Yeah. I Nice. We clown on him. So, oh no, this isn't Ren. Oh well. Never mind. I thought this was Rent here. Suppose we'll
Looks like.
Oh god.
Nice.
wow. It's more terrifying than the other polymorph that happened.
Ren, you've gained weight.
I'm just gonna try a medicine check to stabilize.
Alright, you slap that red nose on him, give it a bit of a squeak, and he's all better.
Okay. Honk the nose.
Norrin.
Alright, I'm not getting close to this thing. Because it looks like Harshnag's got that. Harshnag and Lily have got that locked down. And it could breathe on me and I would die. So I'm just gonna sit back and chunk javelins.
Don't worry, Norrin, I don't think they have some sort of breath weapon! We got this! That hits. And javelin slams into it, starts to work it down. It does resist the attack. You hit it again. And it's not really looking too hard.
Javelins are magical.
But you do feel that once Harshnag starts hitting this thing, it's going to go down very quickly.
Yeah, I'm not that worried about it at this point.
Hey,
Well, I'm still worried about it at this point. She'll fly down and put the help action back on for whoever next swings at it.
okay.
Well, it's not going to be Ren, that's for sure.
You're stable
Nice.
and a clown.
Nice. That's the best way to end my turn then.
It's the best kind of stable. Lily.
I feel like I'm about to get punched, so we're going back to the dodge action.
Okay. And the Earth Elemental does try to slam into you, Lily. And it misses. And it's going to try and slam into you again. And it misses.
Pro tanking.
Thomas. It hasn't hit her once.
Oh, it did hit me once because I was dumb enough not to use shield.
That's alright.
Alright. I got one on the War Mage, so I know they have cover. And I'll say burn.
That's a hit. And a slight glance with the fire. Then
I say die.
and it fails, it starts to crumble apart. And Harshnag takes his axe, he holds it above his head, and he says, "Stone!" Doesn't really seem to get what's going on. And he just starts cleaving into it. And he hits it once. The second attack he narrowly misses, but the Earth Elemental is almost destroyed. Roderick.
I'm gonna correct him with sandstone and take a shot.
Natural 20.
That's a hit, straight in the sandstone.
Yeah.
And another direct arrow. Right in his clay.
And his what?
In his clay. Clavicle. His clavicle.
His clag? Interesting.
Norrin.
It's near his claint.
Right in the claint?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move forward a little bit here, and I'll pick it up my trident, and then I'm gonna throw the trident at it.
And you throw it straight past the Earth Elemental into the far wall.
It's because it's not a javelin.
Catchphrase, man. Catchphrase.
There you go, javelin hits. And that's just enough to crumple it into pieces.
Good. Well,
Does that work?
that was
I'm gonna say no.
We gotta press some more of them.
That's an option. but I
No,
think,
let's just hold on.
I think we should have a rest, think about it, and maybe
No, that's
try
fine.
again tomorrow.
Yeah, let's not try the door again until we get some.
Well, you don't need to tell me twice to not. Let's go in that room over there with the big fire.
Yeah,
That's a good place for it. And I'm gonna slowly drag around across because I.
I'll help. I'll help.
Just each of you has like one leg.
Yeah.
No,
just-
except like-
this mountain.
It's quite clear that Than's the one that's actually dragging him along. I'm kind of like holding on, just trying to keep his leg off the ground.
You're just walking
Just
with,
like-
with us.
I'm just trying to hold his foot up while Than's actually pulling him along.
He had bumps on the cracks there.
He's
Okay,
a
so
barbarian.
I might have been a little distracted when it happened. Could you guys just clue me in? What was the action that triggered whatever in the hell
Touching.
just happened?
Touching the ruin.
Yeah,
Monkey
touching
ran,
the
slapped the
stone.
rune.
What, he touched the rune with his hand?
Yes.
I thought I did
And
that.
then did the ruin go out at all, or did it light up? anything?
No, nothing happened for 10 seconds, and then we were visited by stone
Yeah.
or earth elementals. So it's
Yeah.
probably completely unrelated, actually.
Yeah. Just
After the
coincidence?
stone- after the elementals are gone, is the rune now lit? Or
No, it didn't glow. It didn't light up. It didn't really react in any way. But like a short while after touching it, 4 earth elementals just came from the separate corners of the room and headed towards you guys.
We'll have
It's
to investigate
possible.
later.
That since it's in the House of the Allfather, maybe we have to do them in the right order.
Yeah, that might be something. That might be
Which-
something.
well, we know that the stone is wrong for the.
We know the ranks, right? So we
Yeah.
know from most powerful to the least powerful. So maybe we can do like
It's just going
an
from
order
least to
of in order of their power. Like start with the lowest and then go to the highest.
Yeah, because at least that way we have to fight, I don't know, mud elementals or hill elementals instead of storm elementals if we get it backwards.
I don't know that it was that, because I swear I remember touching a rune and nothing happened.
You didn't touch a room, but you entered the misty portal.
Was that what I did?
Harshnag calls little Hayu over. Hey, you! Whatever your name is, get over here! He points to the owl. What is that
gonna try
thing's name, by the way?
Who? Hey, you?
He closes the door and then just sort of rests up against the wall. Ah! Anyone up for me famous roasted remoras on a stick?
Hell yeah.
I would say no to that.
Just curious, does it come with those fireballs on it, or did you take them off?
Ah, that's where all the sweet
just-
juice is.
That makes it spicy.
Yeah, no,
I
maybe
put
you
that
should...
shit on everything. I do.
It's like
Okay.
Alright, Harshnag guards the door while you guys rest. What about Nori?
We'll tie her up, I guess. And
Got manacles on at this point.
You want to put manacles on her and tie her up?
yep.
Okay.
And Gagger.
We could put
And
it
then I'll
in
just-
the
Build a
bag.
cage around her.
Put her in
I'll-
the fire
I'll-
pit.
I'm gonna cuddle with her after she's all gagged and tied up.
Alright, make a sleight of hand check, someone, for tying the rope.
I'm not skilled in that, but
Sleight of hand. I'll do it. Can I guidance myself?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well,
Thomas did
is
it.
already in there. Alright, that's the DC to escape.
Hey,
Just so you know, that's what I would have got.
did anybody? So I'm trying to think of what could have triggered that. Maybe it was him touching it. Did anybody touch any of the other stuff in the room?
no, that was all that happened. And it was like, yeah. So it's
Didn't he take that weapon up there? Maybe it was putting the weapon back in the statue that triggered.
that was a while before. I mean, it could be, but it was a while before. Like he put it in there, and then we kind of talked about stuff, and people wandered around, and we investigated things, and then we did it. So I mean, it could be, but kind of slower.
Everyone take a long rest. Have a little bit of a sleep on it. See what you guys have come up with in the next morning. And we'll take a 10-minute break. See you guys back soon.
Sure.
Alrighty.
Hey, you survived, man.
Not sure how, but good.
I feel like the how was you climbed a statue.
I found the first cod piece I can find and jumped to it. That's the key to success.
This time of year, we get all our tax documents. The only time of year I give a damn about opening my mail.
What does that mean?
It means that even though the federal government knows all this crap, you have to tell them again.
Oh, you mean filing your taxes? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Right. I hate this time of year.
And you better not lie about the whopping $60 you made in interest over the course of a whole year.
Oh yeah, on your investments at the bank.
This is actually on the escrow for the house, because they hold the money in escrow to pay the mortgage, and apparently they give you interest on it.
Oh really? Oh wow. What's escrow? What's that?
It's like a service that holds something for somebody else.
Like, so give me an example of how that applies.
Well, in this case, like when you're buying the house, they'd hold everything, and then they're the ones who swap. So like instead of me trading directly with the person, they're like a impartial middleman who everybody gives everything in the trade to, and then they hand it out to the people who are supposed to hand it to. And in the way it works for me is all of my payments have to go to for tax, for insurance, for all kinds of stuff for the house. All have to get paid into this, and then they pay the actual insurance out. And all that stuff.
Interesting. That's a different. I think you guys have a different system than we do.
I think it was just a requirement at the time. People were being extra cautious because it was right after everything had collapsed. So everybody was being extra cautious. And so it became a requirement of the whole process.
Yeah.
And the bank will, and like in terms of like the insurance and stuff like that, the bank will like guess pretty much at like how much money they think you're gonna need to pay your insurance and taxes and stuff, and they'll adjust how much your actual payment is accordingly. Sometimes
according
they
to
take
your
too much,
income.
and
Wow.
sometimes they take too much, and like you can get like a check back, but that doesn't happen too often. In
No.
my experience.
The other way around, really.
Yeah.
They changed so, like where I live, they changed so much, and a lot of the American, like the economy, how it does inspire or whatever does affect the way our economy works in Canada a little bit. And then they changed a lot of stuff around mortgages and whatnot, but I don't know. It's terrible, man. They charge so, I don't know how it is for you guys, but they charge so much interest, and
it's unpleasant.
It's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
What are the rates up there in Canada?
The amount. I don't. I'm out. I've paid my mortgage off, so it's like I'm out of it now. I ended up moving out of the city, that's where I bought and sold and renovated and stuff, and then I eventually just moved out of the city so I could be mortgage free, and that's what I did, man. Fuck that shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Every
But
year
I have to drive like an hour for commute and
it's a little harder
to pay for it, but yeah, I'd rather have that than not have that banking on your shoulders. And
that's not bad. I actually have almost a 45-minute commute each way.
Yeah,
and I don't have it paid off. I got a lot.
Yeah, I've got, depending on where I'm working, an hour is like to get back into Vancouver, the main city, if I have work there. But I'm all over the place because I'm in trades, so it's
Okay.
like I could be less, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. But I'm so glad I'm out of it, man. Holy shit! I was like, it was such a relief, dude. When I went in there, I was like, yeah, I want to pay my mortgage off. It was just like, wow, what a huge relief. It's just like, wow, I feel so good.
Dream about that.
Yeah.
We've been putting an extra payment on it straight to the council every year.
I know, man. I've done it.
Just to try to cut it.
Yeah, I've done all that shit. Fuck, I'm just glad it's.
Well, I don't have 220 to pay it off, so I got a long time to go.
That too, dude. That's not that bad, man. That's not too bad. As far as mortgages go, that's a lot higher, right? But I don't know what the real estate is there, but here it's like you can't buy a house for less than $1 million. Like it's not possible.
This area, yeah, because the market's up and everything, it's probably the $500,000 range. We bought in right after the crash, and not because we're smart.
Good.
Because we're not. I assure you, we're not. We got just pure luck. It just so happened that the timing on when we managed to save enough is right after.
Is Discord really breaking up for anybody else, or is it just me?
It's been pretty good for me.
It's worked for
I've
me.
had it, and I've had it way worse in the past, but this is not too bad. This is pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it seems to be okay for me.
I remember that after the crash, I remember there was a lot of opportunity to buy properties. Like I think Arizona was one of the big ones. Everything. I got some, like the people that I know, they were investing or trying to buy properties, and I don't know how the real estate's kind of revived itself or not, but it seemed like there was a good opportunity to actually try to buy.
Seems like it's kind of a seller's market, at least here in Florida where I am.
Yeah. It's more of a buyer's market right now where I am.
Anybody got any stabs on this puzzle? Sorry, I'm not trying to change the subject. I'm just curious.
Yeah, no worries. That was my stab, is just by doing the whole going in order of their hierarchy. Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Well, I know the first one is not
Be right back.
Stein.
Yeah. Well,
We know
unless
that much.
we're meant to fight them off. As a
Well,
brief thing, but-
or maybe that's not even what we're supposed to do at all. Like maybe you're not supposed to get all touchy with them. That's why I was trying to like speak the rune names.
We
And,
actually
hey,
have to be baller and just kill every elemental from all of the 6.
Or
We
what
gotta
you
wait
could
to
do,
capture 'em. I mean, we need a
screw this
fire one
place.
in the air.
Yeah, get a fire and out air one, build in the sky, and then just piss off. Go
Do we
try
have a way
another
to-
campaign.
Do we have a way to catch them?
No.
Like a big Pokeball?
We've got manacles.
We'll feed you this nice human if you join us.
Yeah. Yeah, probably not. We don't have any way of binding them.
That was a lot of freaking fights in between long rests.
Yes.
Yep.
It was.
And I even used a hit die.
I was out of hit dice.
Yeah, me too.
I was out of hit dice. I'm out of rages.
I did use all my spells.
How's everyone doing? Feeling a bit better?
Ah, so much better.
now.
Okay. Harsh now guards the door. He just rests up against it. Leaning
Yeah,
up
because he had
against
plenty of
it
naps
there.
earlier.
That's what he's like the entire time. and you guys wake up in the morning.
Who's that girl with him?
That's you.
Oh, okay.
Now, when you guys wake up, she tries to hide this, but Nori slipped out of the ropes.
And the manacles?
Not the manacles. She tries to hide the fact that she slipped out of the ropes, but she doesn't do a very good job of it. Then Thomas, Lily, instantly you guys notice that the ropes are no longer binding her, and she just gives you a very angry glare.
I mean, if we keep this up long enough, Stockholm Syndrome might kick in.
Yep, she'll end up loving us.
We can feed her. Just like give her nice food.
Yeah.
That'll solve the problems.
Is she thirsty, by the way? Just psych, I pull it away from her.
Well, no, I can create water.
Well, so can Thomas. Just
Oh yeah, he's got a
douse her.
decanter of
Just
endless water.
fucking
I can only create
douse her.
10 gallons at a time.
Just
prefer to
waterboard her with it.
Give her ammonia-like water.
Can I carry can I make sure
Does anyone want to marry her?
No.
No?
I'm good.
I could,
I'm good, thanks.
I could perform the ceremony.
Oh, I am getting older now. Starting to think about it.
Rise and shine, sunshine.
Do we have water skins? Can I get a water skin of some kind?
Who wants some of Harshnag's famous remoras on a stick for breakfast?
Yeah, I'll take some of that.
Alright,
Sure.
he
How
literally
much
just
fire
got
damage do I
like
take?
remoras. He found a sharp piece of wood outside, and he just like stuck it through the remoras and roasted it over the fire pit. He doesn't do anything else to it, and it's kind of very, very chewy and doesn't taste very nice.
And the fire barely does. It doesn't really cook it anyway because
Yeah.
the fire doesn't.
It's immune to fire damage, so it doesn't get
It just
raw.
like melts the ice parts.
It's
So
just
all you
raw.
left it with is fireballs.
But Harshnag's just chewing away at it, and he's just chomping it down. Ah, delicious! Now, alright, now I've got to thinking. We gotta have some sort of plan. Also, Thomas, you're feeling fine in the morning, your exhaustion's gone away. You guys have a really good, this is a good place to sleep, it's a fire pit, it's nice and warm. Now let's huddle together. Now, we need to, I was thinking a lot about this actually when I was having a little napsy there. Now, what happened when those big rocky men came our way? Why did that happen?
By touching the ruins. Or the ruin.
Exactly. By touching the rune.
Mm-hmm.
So, happened when you touch the rune. So all we got to do is not touch the rune,
Okay.
and that should activate it.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, well, so that's
Wait,
good
what?
that you've gone ahead and worked on that, because I think you spent the whole night not touching the rune. So, to test
So
it,
it must. You reckon it's open now?
I reckon if your theory is correct, then it is open now. And we can test
What's the
it.
theory? What does that mean?
It's like an idea, but for
Haha, yeah. Let's go and check then. Onward and upward.
Did you say when the Rocky Men attacked?
you
I
did.
jumped to the table.
Shuffle along.
And I jumped
Come
up.
along, Nori. You're with us now.
Harshnag just goes to step straight into the portal and just slams into the wall. Ah! Just rubs his head a little bit.
Did he touch any ruins?
It didn't
So,
work.
Maybe, Harshnag, maybe if you go through the portal without touching it.
I just did that.
No, you clearly hit your head against the portal, so try doing it without hitting your head against the portal.
Oh, I see. Half in and half out.
I think. What is the least? Is Hill Giant, right? The hill.
Morg the Hill.
The
Let's
strongest are frost giants, if you're asking.
Yep, that's why they're in the middle. To hold the center line.
Like,
So
"Hey!"
I say we touch the hill ruin first. Does it light up?
We can try it.
You want me to touch it?
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Wait, do we need to
Yeah.
get in any positions first or anything?
Yeah, somewhere about 2 miles south of the temple.
I like it.
Onto a codpiece.
Thomas, when you're casting the Mage Armor spell, didn't think you'd get away with it that easily, did you? Roll on the wild magic search table.
Fuck. Get away from me.
Everyone within 30 feet takes 1d10 necrotic damage.
Wait. Oh, shit.
You gain hit points equal to the sum.
Alright, everyone roll themselves a 1d10 and deduct that from your hit points. You just see this, like, Thomas cast Mage Armor and this, like, these shadowy tendrils, necrotic tendrils leave everyone, sort of transfer into Thomas.
Well, let's go back to the room.
Really,
Another long
Thomas?
rest.
Really? You couldn't have done it on Ori?
Yeah. Whenever you cast like idle spells, maybe just, you know,
Just like
stand back 30 plus feet ish.
Get right in the middle of everybody.
Nori squirms up 5 feet after that spell happens.
Too bad you don't get temp hit points with that.
It's not doing anything! Harshnag's got his finger on the rune. He's had
That's
it on
good.
there for the last 10 seconds.
Yep, that's good. Now I
Okay.
can let go, and we'll
Let
wait
go?
10 seconds.
Alright.
Wait. 10 seconds.
1 Mississippi. 2
I reckon
Mississippi.
that's 10 seconds. And now,
One water
try
deep.
the Stein rune.
Which one's that again?
It's
That one.
the one on the right. Yeah. I point to
He presses the one on the left.
Stein.
it. So,
He presses the sky rune. That one?
Oh, jeez.
What?
Maybe you should do it.
You said right!
well, I also pointed to it. Just for the record, that
Did
was
ya?
not the right rune.
I can't see your stubby little fingers.
Wrong, not right.
So
Wait, hold
just-
on.
When you
just
press
hold on.
it, nothing happens.
Wait 10 seconds.
Get this trident ready just in case.
Yeah.
I think we're overdoing it right now.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it could just be like if nothing's happened, we could just go in the circle order.
Or the password is literally in that order.
He scratches his
Yeah,
head.
it could be.
It can't be that simple.
I mean, it
Guild
could be.
Uvarst.
Nothing's happened.
But-
This is the plan has changed. Okay. Can we get someone else to press the Ild rune? Someone slightly more reliable.
I nominate Roderick.
All right.
You're the dwarf.
Kind of high
know
up,
what's
aren't
up. No. They're perfect. for you.
Let's take a look here.
they?
The Ild
Were they over
rune
the arch?
is, yeah, it's like 40 feet up.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Hey, Harshnag, can you like lift me up and
Aye.
I'll try. I'll just like give him directions until he holds me in front of the Ild rune, so I'm in reach of it.
Alright, yeah. He holds you up just in one hand.
Well, here goes nothing. Touch the Ild rune. Actually, you know what it is? It's because he's a giant, that's why.
You think it didn't work at all because he was a giant?
No, I reckon
No.
it has to be
Something
activated by a
happens.
giant. Damn it.
Shit.
As we're arguing.
A meteor swarm spell activates. Everyone has to make
What?
a dex. A meteor swarm spell activates. 4 massive
meteors?
meteors slam down from above.
Dear God.
And
Come on.
everybody needs to make a dexterity save.
I get
Ah!
advantage on dex saves.
If I was in the other room, am I far enough away?
Yes. Only everything in the
Wise.
And
Very wise.
Gigantic fiery meteor balls just rain down with extraordinary speed from the ceiling. They slam into the ground. A big shockwave of fire spreads out, incinerating everyone, except it doesn't damage anything. It doesn't damage any of the statues. It doesn't even leave a scorch mark. It only affects living beings. And this is the fire. We'll do one at a time. So we'll do fire damage first. I'll go through everyone. So Roderick, you're hit for 76 points of fire damage.
I absorb elements that one.
Alright, you reduce that down to 38 points.
Just gonna say good call on that.
Thomas, you succeed the saving throw and you take 38 points of fire damage. Norin, you succeed.
I think elements too.
Okay, or you take it down to 19, Thomas. Norin, you actually make the saving throw of 17. You take 38 fire damage. Rend and Than, you both fail and take 76 points of fire damage.
I've got resistance.
Okay, take 38 then if you have resistance. And now let's do the bludgeoning damage.
Oh no. Back. This was what I was asking before at
Oh,
the
God.
beginning of the game.
Roderick, you are hit for 64 bludgeoning damage. Thomas, you're hit for 32 bludgeoning damage. Norin, you're hit for 32 bludgeoning damage. Rend and Than, you're both hit for 64 bludgeoning damage.
I was already out, so does that mean I failed my death save, right?
No, well, it happens at the same time. That's one lot of damage. So you took a total of both of those amounts combined, 140 points.
Luckily, it didn't kill me outright then. Okay.
What about Than? Oh, Than, you're still alive. What about poor Nori?
No, I'm at 0. I was resistant to the fire, but I'm
Okay.
down now.
I was just saying it didn't kill you instantly. It didn't kill anyone instantly, which is, well...
Yeah, except Nori.
Except for Nori. She's
I
at
say she's
disadvantage. So... that solves that problem.
I'm gonna want to get those mannequins back.
There's nothing left. She is just a charred husk of what she once was. The manacles are just absolutely destroyed, melted away.
How's
All right.
Harshnag doing?
That was my family heirloom. That was passed down from generations of investigators.
Harshnag holds up his hand. Oh, what's that shiny thing? Up! And he sort of steps back accidentally, and he takes half damage. Oh! Ow! He says. That was annoying. Oh shit! He looks around, sees like a body
damage
unconscious. Medic! Starts calling out, Medic!
Good
And
God.
I'm going to roll initiative now, actually, because everyone is sort of down, so people have to make death saves. So we have to do this in initiative order. Starting with Roderick.
Natural 20.
It's a failure.
Very nice.
Than, death save. It's a success. Alright, Lily, you're up.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna probably want the speed, so I'll blade sing as a bonus action. Then action, I will run in 40 movement feet. Oops, I got 2 tokens. There we go. Run in 40 feet. And holy shit, just
Like a war zone.
Bodies
Yeah.
everywhere.
You were just like brushing your hair, and then you come out here.
Everyone's like squashed and burnt, but there's nothing on the ground.
Harshnag
Other
screaming
than
out,
bodies.
medic. And then he looks over at Lily. Wasn't me, it was Roderick! He points to Roderick.
of course it was. Let's see. I'm gonna hit Norin first because I think he's the only one reachable, and then it's an action to help.
An action to... What, sorry?
I was just asking to help stabilize them. Takes an action, right?
Just, yeah, if you got a healer's kit, it's automatic. Or
I
it's
have a
not,
healer's kit.
then- Yeah, it's automatic if you got a healer's kit and takes an action.
Okay, so I don't have an action to do it, but I'll get.
just gonna take Haywire because he can't really do anything.
He can watch them bleed.
Yeah.
He could.
Rand,
Okay.
that's a success. Thomas, you're up.
Oh no, you can take Hayu out. I was just teasing.
Alright, I'll drop the clown costume on. No, I'll try to stabilize him.
Make a medicine check. You put the clown costume on him and it stabilizes him.
Awesome.
You never even took it off.
Quick, Thomas. Cast that spell now that sucks everybody's hit points.
Yeah. A day.
Little one, it's okay, just hang on! And he starts grabbing Ren and just violently shaking him around. Wake up!
Start CPR. Crunch, crunch,
Puts
crunch.
Ren in his mouth. Like a lollipop. Alright, you'll stay. If you're stable, I'll take you out of the turn order as well. Roderick.
Let's go with Granite. Oh no.
Second
No.
failure. Than.
He's stabilized me, Thomas.
Okay, yeah, you're stable. You got the clown costume. Lily.
Why can't I grab my token? What the heck? Okay. 20 feet. Use my action to stabilize our trouble,
Roderick stable.
Nice.
and then a few more feet.
Let's see what the last one would have been. It would have been fine.
You know,
Risk it.
Would have been fine. Didn't need your help.
Alright, Ren's on one failure. Thomas.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Alright, I see Norn, I see Roderick. That's Nori down here, right? Where's Ren? Oh, there he is. Alright, bring the clown costume with me.
I totally imagine you in the middle of this, like looking around, trying to apply triage as who's worse.
Alright, yeah, Ren tries, Thomas, you fail to stabilize him, so Harsnag does try CPR, he just picks Ren up and puts Ren's face, whole head in his mouth. Ah! And then he puts him back on the ground. Ah, medic! It didn't work! Lily. I think you got him.
Norn-
It's close, actually.
Norin made all his, right?
I only made one.
You made one.
So I made.
But he's not on any fails yet, so I
Aren't
can.
you stable, Nora? No?
No, he made one in
Not yet. He's about to be.
I accidentally
He's
took
about
you
to.
out. So yeah, do you want to stabilize him?
Yeah. I'll stabilize him.
Okay.
Nah, I don't really like Norin. You could just let him die.
Well, he doesn't have any fails, right?
Well, you don't know
he
that.
looks-
He's got one.
You don't know how many fails they got.
Can I?
You don't know. Just revive him.
Is that worth it? All right. I'll do.
Yeah, you
I
can't
was trying to
tell-
apply. I was trying to apply triage.
You can't tell like if they're failed or not. Alright, Ren doesn't need you.
Oh,
Ren
And
just
here
sits
I
on the
was
fence.
worried about
Needs
Ren.
nothing.
I get myself up.
you wake up, Ren, inside of Harshnag's mouth.
It worked.
Ah,
Good
it's
job.
alive! Harshnag quickly throws you out onto the
Good job.
ground.
Thanks, Harshmack.
It worked! Let me. Then he goes over and just, without saying anything else, he picks Norin up and picks Roderick up. Starts putting them in his mouth.
Oh God.
Probably have to take my helm off beforehand, otherwise the antlers are gonna do a number on
Yeah,
his
he just
mouth.
rips
He might,
straight
he
off.
might just clean his teeth. A little toothpick action.
And
Like
yeah.
toothpicks.
Oh damn! I must be out of that magic. Well, let's see if that worked. Then Harshnag tries to step into the portal again. Ow!
Well, I mean, I would suggest something, but I'm not really here at the moment.
Alright, you guys may as well take
I'm
a
gonna
short
start
rest
dragging.
now.
Yeah, I'm gonna drag people's lifeless corpses into this room.
Yeah. Yeah, before I'm stepping in here next time a rune is touched.
I'll grab Than.
Thomas inadvertently saved my life because I had asked him about which book had the Blade Singer in it because I was trying to look up stuff, and so I was digging around trying to find the book and hadn't done anything yet, so I was still sitting.
Yep.
Take a short
So
rest,
should I cast a
everyone.
spell here, guys?
Yeah. Roll on the wild magic surge before everyone takes a short rest. Alright, well that was very close. And just like that, 4 gigantic fireballs just shot down from the ceiling. Damn it.
Did we win? Can we go home now?
This doesn't make sense. What about that axe? We put everything in the place.
What if you held the axe and then spoke the rune at the door?
I think I know what the problem is.
Non-giants touching runes.
Yeah.
Touching, in general, seems to be the problem.
Oh, only giants can activate it?
Yep. Well, that's what happened each time we did it.
Ah, that was a nice little warm up in the morning.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
speaking of warm up,
I'm going to cast prayer healing as well.
Oh, she's looking a little bit overdone though. Pokes Nori.
Yeah.
She just crumbles into ash. Oh. Ah.
So we get another 13?
Yeah, add another 13 to everybody.
I'm gonna miss those manacles.
can we revive her later?
Do we want to?
Maybe. We could put her in a little urn and then carry her back and revive her outside the place.
Did they specify
I think
if
she's
they
like-
needed her alive or dead? I mean, technically, bringing her back.
Just blame it on the guy we killed.
Oh yeah. That way we can't get in trouble for the whole...
I'd say she froze to death up here. It's harsh.
Yeah, it looks frozen.
Yeah. Frozen to death by a Remoraz.
It's freezer burn.
Yeah.
Alright, what are we touching next then?
Well, we can either start again. I don't know whether that's a thing, or
Let
you can just
that
press.
Harshnag touch them all.
Yeah, you can just press all of them. Just like
While we
start on
stand
one
here.
side and then go through.
Listen, I'm no astronomer, but I think that axe may have something to do with it.
Oh, a giant
Yeah.
slayer axe. I don't know.
Nick scratches his head again. Think about
Maybe.
it. All the weapons was there, but not the axe.
Yeah, maybe touch the runes with the axe.
Did we put the axe?
How
in
are we
the
going to
giant-
do that, Roderick? It's a 40-foot tall arch. How am I supposed to bring that over to the axe?
It's a good
That's
question.
enough ideas out of you. You almost
Yeah,
got
I mean,
everyone all.
that
Look at
makes
what you've
sense.
done.
You've got long arms though, so maybe you could just like touch them both at the same time.
Let me check.
That should count.
He stomps off. Nope.
Which one are you starting at? Are you starting at the arch or starting at the axe?
My arms don't reach.
Harshnag, try and see if you can take one of the other weapons.
Yeah, see if they move.
What? Take a weapon of another giant? You mad?
Okay. Yeah, let's not do that. Maybe take the ice one again and then touch the runes with that one. No, touch the ice rune. You know which one that is, right? Touch that one with the axe.
Stop yelling! Come and help me! Arrgh!
I'm coming out here not to actually do anything. I just want to see what you're drawing here.
Alright, I'm gonna go in. Than, I hope you've got those diamonds on you.
Harshnag's touching the arch and he's trying to reach out to like touch the axe at the same time.
I'm in here. Okay.
Wait,
Everyone,
let me just
stand back. No, wait. No, please, no, Harshnag.
wait. I've got a better idea. How about I touch the axe on the rune?
Yep, that's what I was going to suggest. You're a genius.
Oh well, come on. I said I'm not in astronomy. All right. And he takes Thrim's axe. Oh, this is a mediocre axe at best.
Maybe touch the ice rune.
Hmm.
Since it's the ice axe.
Let's give this a go. He touches the axe on the ice rune, and all of a sudden you hear some crackles of thunder, and a cloud fills the archway. A crackling, thunderous cloud. Ho 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 ho!
Did it work?
It did something.
Wait to hear for explosions first.
10-second rule. All right.
It's beautiful.
Let's go
Want through?
in there. Harshnag, maybe you lead the way. Actually, I don't know if we'll get shut out as soon as he goes through. Ha!
So
So
you
we'll
just
go
see
through
this
together.
thundering archway now. It's like a storm cloud filling it. Alright, we're all doing this at once. Are you
Can I throw a
ready?
sling? Okay.
I am. Any
Harshnag
objections?
jumps through.
Pushing up.
I go right behind him.
Yep.
Everybody jumps in.
Lily's busy with the books, trying to figure out how blade dancing works.
I'm sticking with the group. I just got to take care of something.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, let me grab everyone's tokens. I need to mess up all these drawings and runes.
We've
Get sent to the 7th circle of hell.
going to the dark dimension.
Beyond the thundering archway lies a hexagonal chamber, whose walls rise about 50 feet before tapering into a 90-foot high apex. Standing in each corner of the room, there is a life-size statue of a giant holding up an heavy iron lantern with one arm raised, each giant pointed towards the center with their lantern just glowering in front of them. And each type of giant is represented: hill, stone, frost, fire, cloud, and storm. Harshnag's looking around. Oh! And there's this cold, magical light radiating from each lantern, and they're actually illuminating a giant corpse lying on the floor beneath a shroud of frost in the middle of the room. The corpse looks like it's been here for some time, preserved by the cold. Has lavender-colored skin, and next to the body rests a giant frost-covered morning star. Oh, this is something. Poor guy.
What type of giant is it?
Well, it ain't a frost giant. It's a bit tall for a frost giant, a bit skinny, a bit baldy. I think a cloud giant, that one.
God, giant. Do we recognize it as that friendly clown giant?
He looks very similar, but it only
That's just 'cause
sort
they
of
all look the same to
his
me.
general appearance. And then when you take
I like
a
that
closer
giant a
look,
lot.
his face is completely frozen over, and you realize he looks very, very different. He's got sort of these fangs jutting out of his mouth, and suddenly this a spirit rises up from around the corpse, and it's like a ghostly, a translucent figure, and it looks very much like the corpse.
I like that step back, Rand.
Ah! And he starts speaking in giant. Ah, what's that? Ha! I'll speak the common tongue for the small folk.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Do not be startled by my appearance, small folk. I mean you no harm. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Egeron. Well, I am the ghost of my former self. I did not expect to see another soul inside the oracle, let alone small folk.
Well, we're here. Surprise.
You okay? I can sort of see straight through you there, pal. I'm dead. I'm a ghost. I have been slayed, but my spirit cannot rest. What brings you here, small folk? Why have you come to this place, taken great risks and fought countless dangers I can imagine? This is not your place to be. And there's like spectral spit coming from his mouth when he speaks.
No, it's sort of not our place to be, but... Well, the giants seem to have lost their place in our world as well. They say the ordning is broken.
As you look down at this giant body, you notice he has a golden breastplate on. Has very
Nice.
fine designs on it.
Sell that on eBay.
You look up at him, and he's just dressed in like some sort of plain robe. So you seek wisdom, is it? Small folk seeking wisdom from Annam the Old Father.
The ordning is not functioning.
Oh yes, I know about that. I know about the ordning. That is the reason why I'm here. Came here with my father. Despicable he is.
And he just left you here?
We were looking. Oh, did he leave me here? Yeah, in one sense or another. We came here because we were trying to find some history about our people in ancient Historia. We were looking for tablets, nether scrolls, anything from the ancient time of our past. However, when we communed with the Eye of Annam, he told us that there will be a great upheaval coming to this world that will upset the balance of power, that will give giants an opportunity to win respect and bring glory to their race. He said that there was a chance that even the lowest of giants could climb to the top of the ordering. I was here with my father, Blagoskis. My father spoke to the Eye, and he said that he has what it takes to be the leader of all the giants. But Annam, he said no. He said that he will never impress the gods enough to earn their favor. And Annam told me I must step out from beneath my father's dark shadow. But my father, he was angry. He was very angry. And we started fighting. And that's the result of it. He looks down at
Kick
his
his ass?
balls. Funny guy.
Well,
I thought the small folk got a bit mature by your age.
he's like 15 or something. Don't mind him.
No, I'm much older now.
Yeah, like twice as old.
Well,
He's like 50
No
in 2
disrespect
years.
intended. I just like stories of fights.
well, you're heroes, right? You're like heroes. What are you gonna do about this?
It's it.
You're gonna kill my father?
That does seem like an option, but
If you can do this for me, I will gift you with treasures. Special treasures.
okay. And will this fix the ordning?
No.
Or... No? Yeah, well, like, we're into side quests anyway. That seems to be our main thing.
But if we can fix the ordering along the way, then yeah, why not?
You must avenge me. That's why you've come here. Fixing the ordning is your side quest. I am your quest now. Please. You may take my items. I have no use for them anymore. The breastplate, it is magical. It will shrink down to fit anyone that you want. And look in my right hand. Harshnag picks up his left hand. There ain't nothing in there. This is a trick ghost!
I'll walk up and look in the other one.
Right. Clutched in his frozen right hand is a triangle block. It looks like amber or an opal gem. Roderick will tell you it's an opal gemstone. He'll correct you.
Yeah.
It's not amber.
I will.
It's opal. And it has the Ild rune shimmering within its core. And you notice like the actual interior of his hand, all the ice has melted away. That is the opal of the Ild rune. You may take that too.
Alright.
So the breastplate is a breastplate +2.
Wow.
And
Good
it's,
for anybody.
Oh, that's hot.
it also reshapes to fit the wielder, the wearer.
So, how can Heyu wear it?
It'll fit Heyu.
Oh my god!
It'll reshape to fit Heyu.
Is that medium armor?
He's just not proficient, so
It's
it has
fire.
0 fly speed. You know?
Breastplate is.
It'll just be
medium armor.
like a
breastplate.
fishing like sinker or something. +2 breastplate, medium armor. I think it's like 14 AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14 plus dex. Mod.
Nice.
+2.
Yep.
+2.
16 plus.
And the opal, while you guys decide who gets that, the opal is a runic stone. Opal of the Ild rune. So it's a triangular fire opal, about 3 inches on the side, ½ an inch thick. The Ild rune shimmers within its core. It's slightly warm to the touch. And it has the following properties that only work if it's on your person. Ignite. As an action, you can ignite an object within 10 feet of you. It must be flammable, and the fire starts in a circle no larger than 1 foot in diameter. Fire's friend. You have resistance to cold damage. Fire tamer. As an action, you can extinguish any open flame within 10 feet of you. You choose how much
If only we
fire
knew
to
somebody who
extinguish.
kept lighting things on fire.
Yeah. I can't think of anyone this would be useful for, really.
This is like custom for. This is like custom made for Thomas.
And like these other runes, you can actually transfer the magic to a non-magical item. This one is a weapon or a suit of armor. You trace the Ild rune there with your finger. The transfer takes 8 hours. The items have to be touching or within 5 feet. And a weapon becomes an uncommon magic item that does an extra 1d6 fire damage. And armor becomes rare armor that gives you resistance to cold damage.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So, take these items and avenge me. You will track down my father.
What was his name again?
Blagoscus.
Okay, no more.
Can you
please.
spell it?
As I
Say
wipe
it, say it, don't spray it.
off of my face.
Blagoscus.
So did this ghost? Do we think he can help us at all with the side quest of stopping the rampaging giants and fixing the order?
Maybe we could ask him how to use the oracle. Oh,
I don't know why. I was thinking like he was the oracle, but no, he's.
What? Oh yes, I am the Oracle. Speak what you want me to say. Can you imagine that if I was the Oracle?
that would be interesting. I mean, like, since we're already here anyway, not that like we came here to see the oracle or anything, but could you tell us how to use it?
Yes, but first, will you promise me that you'll find my father's floating castle and avenge me?
Sure.
Yep.
Thank you.
Bug off.
That's that quest. It's got his story there, and he just wants you to avenge him.
I mean, let's be honest. As far as quest givers go, this guy pays well and upfront.
Yeah.
He paid in advance.
Hell yeah.
You.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I didn't have any other use for the items. You will do this for me, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Hell yes.
That should be your main quest.
Okay.
Going in your main quest folder.
Okay.
Thank you.
Consider it done.
Thank you.
Where can we find him?
I'm not sure. It moves around. You will need to use your first question to ask the Oracle of his location.
Yeah.
Where is that oracle? Come to think of it,
Oh,
is he around?
you can move my body. I kind of fell on top of the eye.
Oh, good lord. Harshnag, if you would please.
Harshnag shifts Egeron's body over, and hidden underneath it there is a mithril inlaid circle inscribed with the Kong rune. And Roderick, you know what the Kong rune means. It's the king rune.
Yep.
In Death.
It's like the monkey man that we had before.
It says, ask your question and no truth in the Dwarvish script. It's Deathic. So the Kong rune is, it's quite large. It's in the middle here. And Egeron's ghost points to it. Oh yeah, that's it there. But,
Do we have to like touch it?
do you have to touch it? You have to give him some sort of offering.
Oh yeah, we got a bunch of copper. Actually, no, we don't. We got a bunch of silver. So, what sort of
No,
offerings?
no. Huh. Like that rune I just gave you.
Get Nori's body.
You
Oh,
must
so like-
present it to him.
Magic stuff.
You must present one of your runes.
Okay. Which rune do you want to present?
All right, I'm gonna.
Be warned!
Mm-hmm.
You can ask only one question! For with each lantern that these giants hold, the flames will be extinguished. With each question you ask.
Alright, so 6 questions then.
I feel like the one I asked a minute ago was probably a solid.
Think carefully about what you ask, small folk. Make sure the first one is to ask where my father's castle is.
Sure. Why not?
What,
I
Lily,
hope
your
you
question
guys-
is a breastplate medium armor? Is that the question?
Is that your first question?
No. If nobody stops me, I'll make the first question. How do we stop the rampaging giants and fix the?
That is 2 questions. If you
I
ask 2
feel like
questions in 1 question, you will not receive 2 answers.
I mean, but aren't they the? Isn't one because of the other? So it's like the one answer.
Hey pal, I'm just telling you what I know.
I mean, like one way to stop the rampaging giants would be to kill them all, but that's not really the option we're going for.
Maybe how do we?
But like, he's a giant oracle. He wouldn't tell us to go murder a bunch of
so
giants, would he?
the questions would be: how do we fix the ordering? I think that would answer all those questions.
Yep.
And then where his father's castle is. Then
I mean, we'll call that question 6.
And also, what's the recipe for the best cheese?
That's an excellent question. 8.
Yep.
I can't eat
Right,
dairy
8.
anyway. I don't think that's a good question.
No, okay. Well, maybe beer. How about beer?
Well, here's the thing. Also, we might want to ask other things once we learn the answers to some.
That's fair.
We have we need to know where the hill giant with the headband of intellect is. We need to find out which Jarl is trying to use the word of dragonkind. I'm basically looking at the Save Faerun quest, and I think if we could ask questions related to those, that might help too.
I would like to make the first one. How to fix the. How can we fix the ordering?
Do we all have to ask questions separately, or can one person just ask the questions?
We could all ask at the same time and see what happens.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I imagine one person can ask all the questions, but
All
I
right.
need to think.
You
think-
just
Would you like?
think carefully.
Would you like?
present one of those runes and you'll get a question.
All right. I guess I'll do it.
Well, but before that, each room only gives us one question,
Yes.
so we'll only be able to ask one question right now, unless we.
We have 3 runes. We've got ice, fire,
Well,
and stone.
Well, if we're okay with giving up the other 2.
Yeah. True.
Because the ice and ild runes give much better benefits than the Vin rune. So
Yeah.
I'm not the
Do we-
holder of those runes, so it is your call.
Should we have not come here till later? Is that what I'm getting here?
We can come back.
Yeah, we can come back.
Who
Um,
wouldn't like a second meteor to the face?
Well, as long as we
Well,
don't have.
Do we
Right.
we do have one rune that doesn't matter right now? Is that
You've got 3 runes.
no? I meant, is there one not being used?
I mean, look, you guys like your things. Lily's okay walking forward with her rune and asking a question.
We're not using the one we just got.
Which rune does Lily have?
The magic gavel.
The gavel.
The Vin rune.
That's a really good one.
I mean, I love that it gives me a benefit, but like, we gotta ask a question, and you guys got better ones than me, so I'm more than happy to just use.
Okay.
Yep.
Do it.
I'll allow it.
All right, I'm gonna step forward and ask my question.
Roderick has spoken.
All right. You
In fact,
take
I
your
command you.
gavel and take it off, or you put it on the ground in the middle of these runes. And when you do that, Suddenly this deep voice fills the room. It's like some omnipotent voice. I am Annam, the All-Father.
Fall on my knees.
You are not giant or giant kin. You must prove yourself to commune with me. You have not proven yourself.
Harshnag asked a question.
No, I think Norin should.
Yeah, let's not have harsh
I mean, I can speak giant. Does that help?
When giants came to this world, they were created in my image. Each one a child taking one of my qualities. For a long time, they have ruled this world longer than you small folk. Although, through the ages, I have admired your resolve, your coming together, your struggles, as you have claimed this world of your own. My children have grown weak. They have grown foolish. Scorious stone bones, Thrym, Stronmus, Grolinator, Surtor, and Memnor. But most of all, the King of Giants. He has become weak and foolish. The Storm King. As my children fell from their positions as rulers of this world, they grew weak. And I gifted them many a magic, powerful runes like the one you have presented me. These runes would help them rule, maintain a balance. Yet I find that they are no longer deserving. Thank you for returning the rune to me. The giants, my children, they are too irresponsible to handle them. Although I am but a voice, a diviner, I do not rule directly. I do not walk among the folk of this world. So I entrust these runes to you, small folk, as you have proven yourselves, time and time again, to be responsible with great power, although there are those among you that abuse it. You may be the only chance that my children have of redemption. But you must bring me 5 of these runes to prove yourself. Do this, and your path will be made clear. There are many paths you can take. The more of these runic stones you deliver, the more paths you'll have to choose from. Several evil giant lords stand ready to oppose you. You can ruin all of their plans by defeating them. For each rune you bring to me, I, Adam the All-Father, will answer you but one question. Now speak your question, small folk, and I shall answer.
In giant, I say, how can we fix the ordning?
You must find a magic conch of the Storm Giant King, Hecaton. Use it to visit Hecaton's court. Root out the evil that brews within. There are charlatans among that court. Use the conch to visit the court. But you are not chosen yet. First, you must prove yourself to use the conch. Court. T-O-U-R-T. Oh, is that a second question? Okay.
Ah, no, you asked us the question. You have to give us the rune back.
Alright, and when he answers that question, the hill giant lantern is extinguished. And I will post the answer to your question.
Okay.
In the handout for you guys.
What's a conch?
It's
That's
This
seashell.
this thing
Shell.
here. Yeah, and Norin pulls it out of his pack.
Sorry, what are you pulling out of your pants?
his conch.
Pulling a conch out of
You
my
have to blow
pack.
it.
Yeah.
Blow the thing he pulls out of his pants.
I still don't understand what a conch is because I didn't catch it.
It's a typical big shell you see
Shell.
pulled out of the water that you can turn into
You
a
know
horn.
when she sells seashells
Yeah?
by the seashore?
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
very
It's
suggestive
very-
looking
The
shell.
shells that she sells are seashells for sure.
Ah.
That is the conch. Conch of
There's the
teleportation.
conch. Got it.
So it looks like we've got a path.
We have to find. He said 5 of them, 5 runes. So
So if we, I didn't really understand that last speech. So we need to bring 5 ruins in order to get one more question.
It
No.
sounded more like to me we got to do the Hecka fella. We're supposed to go there. That's the actual answer to the question I asked. The rune thing was all superfluous.
We have to get his blessing to use the horn. We found that out at the beginning. So,
Yeah,
and
we
he
have
said
to.
that we need to prove ourselves worthy, so we need to bring the rest
We
of
need
them.
to bring all 5.
Oh, there's more than 5, but yeah, he believes that the giants, they
5
don't
of-
deserve these runes that he created for his children anymore. So he wants you to recover at least 5 of them, and then you'll prove yourself to him, and he'll
So-
allow you to use the conch.
Okay. So we don't know. See, now I'm confused because I thought there was like one ruin for each one of these statues.
Well, the Vin rune, is it? Like
the Vinrune wasn't one of the.
Yeah.
It doesn't represent a
giant.
a
Yeah, so-
giant a concept.
From what
The runes are all just giant words.
Yeah, from what you gather, you do believe that at least every giant lord has one of these runes.
Right. So then, but why did the statue go out? The flame, if that's not part of.
Because you asked a question.
Yeah.
So the lantern went out.
So the gavel of Van Ruin was tied to that statue.
No.
No.
Not
It's just like
necessarily.
we're limited to 6 questions.
Okay, so if we use another one, it would just another statue would just go out randomly. It wouldn't be.
Well, it'd probably be the stone one because it's in order, probably.
Okay.
Or maybe, but
So for each rune that we bring and sacrifice, we lose one of the torches on the statues, and we are able to ask a question. And then when we bring 5 in total, then we'll be worthy of using the conch.
Correct.
yeah.
Is that the
Yeah.
gist of it?
Yeah, and you can
But at this
also,
point,
everyone
do we-
that you get, you can ask another question as well. This is like an all-knowing oracle.
Right. Okay. So for each rune that we use, we can ask a question.
We might not want to blow our questions too quickly, though.
No, because right now, right. So now, where does that leave us? Like, what are we going for? Who are we going after?
Hunt down. I mean, we've got a good idea, right? Hunt down these other giants.
Yeah, we could
So-
ask for a list of places where we can find the runes.
That might be multiple questions. We might have to ask specifically.
Well,
Do we need to even ask though? Like, let's just go hunt down some giant.
maybe.
Do we
They're-
know
they're
where
making-
where to go?
Well, they've been making a lot of hassle, haven't they?
Right. So we still have to deal with the intellect thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
She's probably
the
one.
she's the one that's turning humans into pigs, right?
That sounds right. Okay, real quick. I gotta run up and say goodnight to my kids. I'll be right back. But if you guys are deciding stuff, I say we go hunt down these other items.
Yeah.
All right.
We might be able to get a head start on where they are by asking locations, though. Depends how he rules a list of the locations. Whether it counts as more than one question.
Sure. So who's the breastplate +2 good for? Is it an upgrade for anyone besides Stan?
It's an upgrade for Rend. It would give
Okay,
me
then
2
then
extra
Ren,
AC.
you should definitely take it.
I'll give
And
you
that's my vote.
one extra. Breastplate's 14 plus, isn't it?
Yeah, it would just give me one
That's
extra. But I'm not. You're in the face a lot. Give it to the sorcerer.
I can wear regular plate as well anyway.
Alright, that goes to Ren then. +2 breastplate. It doesn't require attunement as well, so.
Okay. So
Even though it's a giant set of armor, when you touch it, it shrinks down to fit you perfectly.
Shrink
Cool.
wrap.
And what about the opal, the Ildurin? Is that going to Thomas? I think it's going to Thomas.
I don't know if we can actually
no.
trust him to put out his fires.
Does Thomas want? He's got attunement. It's an attunement item, is it not?
Yeah, but I much prefer it to the.
Okay.
Unless someone else wants it. If someone else wants it, that's fine too.
To the what?
Oh,
Pearl of Power.
Okay.
Lily. Oh, he took off for a second.
I just
Any
got
spell cast, we could use that Pearl of Power. It's a extra up to what, 3rd level.
What am I doing?
He's taking the ruin and giving up the pearl of power. So the power is up for grabs if you want to wear it until you find something that you like better.
Oh, well, thank you. Very kind of you, Thomas.
And the
You
plus
can
2.
also converge it with a weapon or armor as well, don't forget.
Yeah, that might be.
But it loses some of its.
Interesting.
It loses some of its power that way, right?
Yeah. An extra
Does it still
D6
count
fire
as a
damage
rune?
can be useful. No, it loses
But if
the rune.
Yeah.
I say if it destroys it, so we can't use it as part of the thing that we just
it gets
did.
transferred. The rune is transferred onto the weapon or armor.
Okay.
Oh, so you can still sacrifice the armor or
They don't
whatever.
get sacrificed. They're not
We
getting
just present it.
destroyed. You're just presenting it to show Annam that you guys have
Oh,
procured
Yeah.
it.
So
taken it
we
into
still have
more responsible hands.
we
So
still
we still
have
have
get
the
the
Van
gavel of the Van Ruin.
Yeah, it didn't get destroyed.
Oh.
He just said, yeah.
Oh, I thought
yeah, I did too, man.
I
thought
could have sworn you're like
He said offer
And
it
then
up as offer it up.
goes
but-
up. I've heard it like I thought I swore I heard you describe it being like disintegrated or something
Nope,
or I don't know something.
Now that
happened.
I think about it, he did say offer it up.
Yeah, he said offer it, and you did. I said you put it in the middle of the circle, and then Annam told you that, he created these runes for his children, and now they've sort of abused their power, so he doesn't trust them with them. So if you can get back 5 of them, then you'll prove yourself to Annam. Otherwise, you're just some other small folk, and why should he help you try and fix it?
Right. Right.
We
So
just
let's just use the
assumed-
same one again.
You can't. I am an alpha. You want another medial swarm in
We
this room?
broke the game.
Free question. Do you want a medial swarm in this room?
No, God.
No, thank you. The other one was quite enough.
Yeah, he wants to
Was
see
that
if
you,
guys
by the way?
have gotten 5 of these.
Out of curiosity, how many of you have ever even been hit by a meteor storm before?
That was my. I was a virgin.
That's my first time.
I've been hit by several.
Maybe we don't adventure with him anymore.
I mean, Norin hasn't been hit by several, but
Yeah, Than has never seen such powerful magic.
me as a player, it's more than a few.
Okay, so to summarize, my understanding of this is that we now leave, go hunt down these other runes of power, which are likely in the hands of the giants.
Correct.
And they are not subtle about where they're at because they've been rampaging around. We bring them back here when we have 5 of them, and he will permit us to use the conch. We then use the conch to go to the
King Hecarim's
court of Hecatan.
This one King.
Hecatine. So we go to his court, and then that is where we fix the ordning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we
Something
worked out
called
the-
the Storm King is central to it.
Yeah.
You
but
must
I mean,
quell
since
the
we're
Storm's King's thunder.
Exactly.
here- since we're
Ah,
here,
he said the name.
He did
But
since
we're
we're
waiting to
here
say
and we
that. For 150
since we're
years.
since we're here and we have a couple more runes, we might as well ask a couple of questions in like where to find like a specific giant lord.
That's
Um,
fair, but I was hesitant. My on being hesitant was if we go out and we look and find what we can find, and then when we get stuck, we know where to come and ask a question.
yeah,
Are we
but
stuck right now?
Yeah,
That's a good question.
It ain't exactly a stroll up to this planet of the world. This
Yeah,
is like
it's gonna take a long time just to get back here unless we
multiple
have
weeks.
like.
So just
Teleport.
asking, where are all of the runes? You don't think that's just one question?
Oh yeah, by the way, that portal only stays open for an hour, and there's no way to open it from this side. Minor detail.
Oh shit!
Do you want to take a short rest, guys?
Yeah, that's a pretty big detail.
Long.
How long has it been now?
We've been in here bitching for about 10 minutes.
Longer than that, close to half an hour.
Yeah, Lily's finished completing casting detect magic in here already. So
By the time today's session ends, that portal is closing.
What's by the time another what?
as
He
in
said tonight's session.
Yeah.
Which
by the
ends-
time today's
Oh,
session ends,
tonight's-
that portal is
okay,
closing.
gotcha.
So you've got
So what's our next question? Where can we find the hill giant with the headband of intellect?
But do you really want to make that your question? What if that one's easy to find and then we get stuck finding?
Well, then
We
we'll
can ask
take the
where
rune
to find
that we
them
get
all.
from there and ask another one. Then.
what's a really badass rune that we could? Let's go for the blood rune or the death rune. Yeah, something like that.
Which do we know which runes are out there?
Well, I mean, they're words, right?
their words.
Jesus, dude. What?
Like, I speak giant, and can
Where's the fucking?
read World Vision giant as well. So like, just pick runes and like.
Yeah,
pick
I
the
can.
ones that
I
seem
can speak
badass.
giant too. I can speak giant. What
Yeah.
does that do for me?
Pick a rune that sounds badass and see if we can find it.
Is there a death rune?
Why not just ask where all the runes are?
Yeah, well, we can.
That seems like not a fixed answer coming back. It could be one is with Hilda, the fucking hill giant. The other one is with so whatever. Like it doesn't sound specific enough.
I don't. Okay. I think
don't
if
know.
you ask where
That
the
seems
one
specific.
that Hilda has, he's just gonna say, "Well, Hilda has that one."
Right. Okay, so I'll do it. What should I ask?
We could try just.
Or where other?
Do we know how many runes there are? Should we find out how many runes there are? Or
We
is
don't
that
need
silly?
to know how many there are.
Five is the
Easy
only that
question to
matters,
ask
right?
how many there is.
I don't think we
Five is all
know.
that matter. Even if there was 100, I mean,
What are the locations of all the runes?
Are you
That's
offering
one
up
question.
Are you offering?
No. Hold on. I'm asking the party. Is that what we want to
Sounds
ask?
good to me.
Might be. Or maybe where can we find it? Where can we find the runes? Because that's sort of more specific to us finding them.
The other ones, since we know where these ones are.
Yeah,
So we're all in agreement to asking that question?
I think so.
Okay, I ask the question. I offer up the rune.
Alright. You, which one are you offering?
The shard of...
The ice rune?
I have no idea.
Yeah, Shard of the
it's
Ice Rune.
Alright, you place it in the middle of the mithril circle. And
Yeah, ice rune.
disembodied voice booms out. I am Annam the All-Father, Eye of the Oracle. You may ask me but one question.
Now's the time.
Yep.
Tell us
Is that your question?
the locations. Tell us the locations of all the ruins.
I cannot. Roll a 1d4 then.
Oh, God. Kind of mediocre number.
He doesn't answer multiple answered questions like that. He gives you a single answer. Travel west over mountains to the Sea of Moving Ice. There, among the glaciers, you'll find Svardborg, the burg of the frost giant Jarl. The rune you seek rests there.
Thank you.
Oh. That'll do. Now,
We good?
So it sounds
Yeah.
like you got the answer
Don't like-
for...
So,
not risk his time. Hey,
Do we ask where one more is?
Yeah. I might as well ask, maybe... Yeah, maybe be a little more specific. Because you might... Yeah. Hopefully, if you don't word it properly, he might just give you the same answer for the same place if you roll wrong.
that's the
Yeah.
frost giant, so who would be the next one to fire?
Other than
Dude.
that room that you've
Where's a room that we don't know the location of?
described for us, where is the next nearest?
No, because next nearest would be the one in your hand.
yeah,
I think we need to be more
Other than the
specific.
runes we have and the one you described, the location to, where is the next?
Oh, we need to be
Hill
careful.
giant.
And the stone giant flame has gone out now to the lantern.
I mean, I don't know. We really don't have to be crazy about it. Just to ask where the stone giant thing that's trying to awaken the Tarask is.
What the what now?
Where is the Tarask?
Well, not where's the Tarask. Where's the stone giant thing? that
Now,
is trying
now hold
to do
on.
that?
That's not a bad question because I'd like to be where that is not.
That's a fair point. I mean, I've never
Hey,
killed a
hey,
cat.
hey, hey, guys! I think we're forgetting something here.
Yeah, we
Why don't you
are.
ask where his father is.
Snake gets up.
Yeah, actually, well, I mean,
Oh,
that's a question. That'll be.
My father has a rune as well.
Yeah, we could do that.
We got his name. We can.
Let's do
look him
that.
up in the
Let's
phone
ask
book.
that. I like it. Let's
Where
do
can
that.
we
The side,
find-
it takes care of a side quest, and it also takes care. It's perfect.
We're going to be like specific to where can we find it instead of just
Yeah.
where is it because it moves, or where will we find it?
What's his name again?
It's whatever.
Blacksmith?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll offer up the opal and say, where can we find Blacksmith?
I, and Annam the All-Father, Eye of the Oracle. You may ask me but one question. Now you may ask me the question.
Where can we find Blethus? Blagothus.
The Cloud Giant King.
Blagothus.
His shadow falls on Parnast.
Thank you, All Father.
Harnap, was it?
Panath!
Pineapples? Delicious.
Panath!
Parnath.
Oh, make sure you come back and tell me so I can finally put myself to rest.
Yep, we'll definitely be coming back.
Thank you.
How do we get back into this room, by the way?
Same way as before, but maybe we should just piss off now.
Oh, let's get out of here before we get trapped in here, shall we?
Yep.
Ah!
Also, we need Harshnag for this.
They changed the locks each time.
These stormy portals fade away a short while after you exit. Harshnag cracks his knuckles. Ah! Ah! And he sits down next to the arch, with the axe laying at his feet.
Well, Harshnag, we need to go.
Alright. Good luck with everything. I'll be here waiting for you when you get back.
All right. Do you want us to bring you anything?
Snack, maybe.
Oh, you're not gonna miss me? I mean...
Yeah, do you want to come with us?
Nope.
It's icy where we're going.
I'll be right, thanks. Sounds like you're gonna be traveling all over on that. I'm gonna stay here and guard the temple. I'll wait for you to return. I'll just have a wee little...
We'll bring you some Cheetos.
You're right. You're probably not valorous enough to go where we're going. You should stay here.
Sounds
Oh,
good.
shit.
Does anyone have a dustpan for Nori?
Yeah, are we doing... Thomas, didn't you have like a
Is this Nori?
side quest that we were handling? Killing that one dude?
I got Wormblood's head in my bag. We need to bring back. Might as well bring back Nori. Nori's.
Maybe they'll
charcoal.
give us a way to use the flying ship.
Yeah, because if we could get, if they can get directed,
It's perfect. They're all dead.
Start
So
flying.
no questions asked. No need to.
Yeah, no one's gonna contradict our story.
Exactly.
It was very sad, everything that happened here.
One thing, we
so-
definitely did it without magic.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
What was it that killed her? Was it the traps in here, or was it the giant?
Definitely the traps.
Well, it could have been that, or it could have been the icy fire centipedes. Whatever they're called. You know, those giant creatures.
Evil
Yeah.
magic trap from the two.
The Nagas?
Remores.
Remores. That's the one.
We never checked their nest.
They
For
wasn't
goodies.
a nest.
Didn't have
You could check their corpse.
Alright, as you guys exit, there is a red dragon waiting for you.
Oh, great.
That's where we'll end today's session.
I go back
Good
the other way.
God.
Definitely should have.
I like how Ren just turns right around and just goes back in.
He's like, oh, sorry.
He's like, nope.
Ren's
This
just like,
is
I live here
not-
now.
I just
Nope.
forgot. I left my keys inside.
Yeah,
I'm just going in there.
I
Be
forgot
back out
my
now.
cell phone. I forgot my cell phone. Be right back.
Alright, everyone level up to level 9.
Oh, snap.
Keep a track of what your current hit points are now, and if you use any spell slots, because if you use the character mancer, it'll top them back up. So just
Yeah.
keep in mind that you've lost 29 hit points. Then don't forget that you lost 29 hit points.
Yes. Thank you. I will not forget.
What actually did that?
What was the question?